Just saying. So
Shush.
that being said,
Don't remind
everything
me.
should be go. Ty,
We're live.
take it away, bud.
I just didn't.
Okay. All right. Well, so first off, my first time. Please be nice.
Oh God. Oh no.
You got this.
Wrong choice of words.
Yeah, I know. I forgot we were playing with Joe. Okay. Anyways,
Oh.
This is
So-
adorable.
basically, you guys have received a request for assistance from a nearby town. Random people have just inexplicably gone completely mad and to the point they've kind of had to be put down, and they need some help. Who are you guys gonna bring with you?
My
Well,
paladin.
I should probably log in. to the
Yeah,
side.
Joe, I was about to say, Joe, you're not in here.
I'll have to go to the right
Oh.
page.
we're missing one.
Fuck.
I should announce that we're live. I'll wait till.
I apologize
Of course you do.
Ay, ay, ay.
to no one. All right, I'm here. Holy fuck, I'm massive. I forgot about this.
Yeah, you made your guy huge.
He's my boy. Where we standing? Somewhere over here in the trees.
So, who all you guys taking?
I'm taking Grace. I'll take the warlock.
Okay.
Damn, that's solid.
Oh, he wasted it.
My
Oh
paladin.
no, I'm rolling my health
Oh, nice.
because I didn't add new health. That's solid. It's plus 2? 12?
Probably a +2 for you, I'd guess. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the D10 plus con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
That's sweet max health.
Silly sweet. Gotta roll it on screen.
Also, I hope I don't wipe you guys. I'm gonna try, but
You always have a way to stop it if you want to. Remember that. But if we do things that
Yeah.
are really stupid, we probably deserve it.
yeah,
Am I gonna be murdered tonight?
Maybe.
Wonderful.
it depends.
I was born for this, literally. Yes.
All right.
All right, so we've got. I can't see where everyone
Jess
is.
has Celine, it looks like,
Yep.
and
That
Joe is
Wait,
bringing Mo,
we're both bringing our Asmirs. This is great.
and I will bring
That
this
were
guy
fun.
because it's the only one I made.
All right. Also,
Hey, Quad.
the majority of this is gonna be theater of the mind. I couldn't find any battle maps I like for anything. Plus, most of them should honestly be short enough until then. So, again, bear with me. All right, ready to head out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
I'm
if we
just
start-
sharing.
What's up?
I'm just sharing that we're live real quick.
Fair
Gotcha.
enough.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, on your guys' way to town, it ends up being a fairly clear night. Moon is out. It's got a odd orangish tint to it, but otherwise nothing too crazy. However, halfway there, the road crumbles and just falls out from below you guys. So you are falling, heading straight for water. Give me some dex rolls to see how well you can recover.
So acrobatics probably.
Just flat decks?
Your call.
Acrobatics. Yes, let's go with acrobatics. Yes.
Okay. Let's see how bad I fail on my first player roll. Then 19. I wasted it.
Said acrobatics? Oh boy. This is my calling.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, get me out of there.
What the hell?
Joe and I got
So-
crits, baby.
Oh, Lord. Do I have
Look
to
at my
roll?
last 2 rolls.
wanna
Both
roll?
crits. This is gonna be a great night.
Oh no.
That
Oh,
It's
is
gonna
no.
be a
Alright.
great night.
an 8.
All right.
Oh,
my
no.
God, it's gonna be a beautiful night. Oh, really good.
Fucking hell.
Oh god.
Best way to start off the night. Crits all
Oh
over.
crap. Oh crap. Okay. So I gotta remember people's names. So
You got Mo.
Mo and what actually I don't remember if you said your character's name.
All right, bad dad pun. My character's name is Thelonious. And I'm a
Sorry, you were
monk.
breaking up there. You want to type that out for me?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a great pun, but we couldn't hear it.
Thelonious. Oh my god.
Alright, so Thelonious and Mo just majestically kind of catch their balance and move for a swan dive.
Woohoo!
Grace and Celine are just tumbling head over heels at this point, just straight for a giant body of water.
I should have played Rain. God bless.
Oh god, the world's best belly flop is about to happen.
Nah, bitch. I know how to dive. It's a-okay.
It is a good sized drop if you guys want to try to do anything. Like it's a solid drop, and I'm gonna, yeah.
Shit. I guess we going together.
Yeah, go ahead and give me one more try at an acrobatics check.
So since I am gracefully falling, can
there you
I
go.
can
Oh,
I
son of
somehow
a-
speed my descent to like catch and try to grab one of them to help them stabilize?
Please, monk of all Lord,
Go for it.
help her.
So, oh gosh, I need a.
I got an 18.
You got
Oh.
an 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
So-
using the in-game dice anymore.
Oh, come on. I'll use them.
Join us.
I'll do it.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
All right,
one
so
of us.
Celine, you kind of catch your balance just in time. So if you're gonna help her out, should I maybe give her advantage? Would
You
that
could
be
if you want to, yes.
what for assistance? What would you suggest with something like that? If you're
If I'm running it, I would probably grant advantage, but that would be after a check to see how helpful I was. That's what I would do. That's up to you.
okay. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I'm learning, so I will take it. So probably there'd probably be another athletics check from you, Brandon.
Okay. You want athletics or acrobatics? Your choice.
Let's go athletics with that one because it's a little more involved.
So am I still falling even though I rolled a 19? Or I got an
Hey.
18?
You managed to like stabilize yourself and like get a good dive. So it's a 17. Okay, I'd say you'd definitely be successful in helping her out. So, Celine, Grace, sorry.
Grace rolled a
Ah.
nat 20, so I'm thinking she's
I rolled a
fine.
nat
So
20.
Oh, you did
No.
actually. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
Okay, then all.
Smart cookie
Yeah,
tonight.
both of them rolled after I asked about doing that, and they both did
I
really
did-
well.
I did not
I
see that.
mean,
Well, either way,
I'm
it all
sure
worked.
we'll need help climbing out.
Both have wings. It'd be okay.
We're probably just clutched to the wall right now.
So Thelonious and Mo, you just flawlessly dived in the water completely unscathed. Grace and Celine, you managed to catch your bearings just in time to land in the water without getting hurt, but it does take you a moment longer to catch your bearings.
All right.
I really wanted to see the world's best belly flop right there. God.
I know, right?
As you guys come to the surface, you look around you. There is a shore fairly nearby with a nice open clearing. On opposite that, there is a large ruined city, and then kind of stretching between the two, a very dead, petrified forest. So, what way do you want to go?
Oh boy.
You said a petrified forest or
Yep. So you the nearest to you, you've got a shore with a good sized clearing, kind of a good spot to kind of catch your bearings, and then opposite that, you have a ruined city kind of along the shores, and then kind of between it on either side, surrounding this lake is a petrified forest.
Oh boy. And
Oh.
what's our missive again?
Well, you're being sent to help a town who's having trouble with people randomly going insane.
Oh Lord.
Oranges.
We
Pretty
already
much.
know you're insane, Joe. It's okay.
I
He
can
keeps saying we
counter
need to bring.
potato.
They've got scurvy, so we need to bring bring them oranges.
It'll be cake.
I guess investigate the town.
Yeah.
So you want to swim to the town from where you are?
How far is the swim?
Yeah, that's.
It's a pretty good distance. It's a good sized lake, and you're probably 20%. You're 20% to the shore, 80% to the town.
I can't swim for shit, so I'm going the other way.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, no. No. I'm joining them.
All right. Just saying, I never expected to, but I contemplated if you tried doing that, you'd be attacked by a kraken. So have
Yay.
fun.
Thanks for the warning.
In that case,
Yeah,
let's
thank
go
you.
the other way.
Yeah,
I suddenly have an urge to go swimming.
of course you do.
All right, So you guys get on land. You kind of get a better look. The trees are just absolutely just gray, petrified, dead. There's not a lot of any other kind of vegetation. Honestly, they don't even have much of leaves left. You can't really see any animals or anything. However, give me perception checks real quick.
Ooh.
Passive or
Lord.
actual? Passive would mean just what we generically are seeing, whereas perception are we are physically looking for something.
Passive.
Okay, so passive is 10 plus everyone's charisma modifier, if I remember correctly.
Wisdom.
Passive
Wisdom?
perception I have written down already.
Is it
Perception
wisdom,
is a
Joe?
wisdom.
Sorry.
It's passive wisdom,
Passive wisdom.
which would
Oh,
just be
Lord.
your modifier.
Yeah, you're right. And if you have proficiency, you get that. I'd be at a 13.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's your wisdom plus 10.
So we're just doing passive perception.
Yeah,
Yes, please.
Okay.
We got
mine's
12s and
13.
13s.
most likely, yeah.
So yeah, that's probably the highest you'll see is a 14. Plus 4 to wisdom. Dear God.
If they're proficient in it, then they'd get their proficiency bonus too.
Oh, you're right.
But I don't have
I
that.
thought that was
That
on
was a bizarre sound.
I got a 13. That's as good as I got.
Yeah,
at a
my
12.
passive perception's 13.
Can we?
We don't
Alright.
talk about it.
Well, then you guys can feel up. You can't tell exactly where from, but you can feel a presence nearby that it's more. It kind of has a savage nature, but it's more confused and scared.
What?
you- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me a setting. Where are we right now?
The petrified forest.
Petrified forest. Fuck is that? Is it like a stony forest?
Kind of, yeah.
Uh,
All the trees are leafless. They are gray, dead. There's not much else going on other than those.
I see.
And I forgot to say this. If you try to look around, there's an ambient, just kind of faint blue glow, but you can't tell where from. And the hole that you should have fallen from is nowhere to be seen in the ceiling.
Fantastic.
Hey. My passive perception was higher than my looking around perception. I seem to have lost a little bit of peripheral vision.
Probably from the water.
Walking on stone. Yes.
All right.
So, go ahead.
So do we know? Do we sense like where the presence is coming from? Because I'm a paladin. If it was a like frightened presence, then I would probably want to investigate it.
You can, the most you can tell at this point without actively looking is that it's just nearby.
I guess I'll look and see if I can find what it is.
Okay. So that'd be just a regular perception check, I believe.
So 16.
All right. You can sense that behind one of the trees just at the edge of the clearing is a spirit that you can't tell what it's from. It doesn't seem right, is the best way I can say. It is as best as you can tell.
That screams banshee to me.
And I assume just
It's not,
Jess's
it's not
character.
malevolent.
Just Jess's character is seeing this, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'm telling y'all, there's something back here. It's probably a banshee.
You can tell, like, it's more, like I said, it's more, while it may have a savage nature, it is more scared than aggressive right now.
I guess I'll go back there to see what it is.
You should stab its ankles, Jess.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. That was my rogue, not my paladin.
As you approach, it definitely tries to hide better and kind of start moving between trees.
Can I tell what it is? Do I get a good glimpse of it?
Mm-mm. It's got a very misty, like I said, it's a spear that's just very misty, and it seems like it should be familiar, but something is very wrong with the way it looks.
All right.
It's just born that way. Jeez,
Let me double check something real quick. I think I'm gonna divine sense.
So you should have like detect good evil, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's essentially what it is. I think.
If we're gonna name alignments, it'd probably be more chaotic neutral than anything.
So yeah, as an action, you can use that just to basically figure out if it's evil or good.
Yeah, I was just trying to. I literally just saw it. Here we go. Detect evil and good. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, if you know there's a place, if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Is that an actual spell?
What?
Is that an actual spell you're wanting to use?
I thought those was passive for paladins.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's
Detect ill will.
Divine sense is what I was looking at.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, how I'll just play it for now is you can sense that's a spirit, but it's not necessarily dead.
Or evil.
And it itself is not necessarily evil.
Okay. Yeah. I know where it is. I know the type. And then the same thing I can detect in the same radiance. Any place or objects that's been consecrated or desecrated.
So yeah, like it's not necessarily, it's a spirit that's not necessarily dead, and it isn't real. I wouldn't call it evil.
Could I gauge its HP and see if I can one-shot it?
That's not how this works.
No health bars, Joe.
No? It's not one of those? Can we approach this thing, please?
I'm game.
Go for it. Also, what languages can you all speak, by the way?
Oh
Ooh,
goodness.
good question.
Oh,
Dear God.
let me look this up.
I am Common, Elvish, and something else of my choosing. But I do not know what I would like to choose.
Common, Draconic, and Celestial.
Common and Celestial.
And of course, you asked me the one frickin' thing I didn't fill out on my character sheet.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
I can only learn standard languages apparently, so that would be Common. I'll do Dwarvish, Elvish, and Orcish.
Then you hear run, go away,
Oh shit! And what language was that in?
Orcish.
Fuck me.
Do you say that out loud?
Please.
Hey guys, he wants to be left alone.
But
Okay.
okay, I'll behave this time. Does he need anything? Does he want water or food? Is he hurt? Like I'm just curious.
Nah,
Curious
he
here.
just said he wants to be left alone.
Well, can you ask him, please?
Okay, so I reply back in Orcish, which no one else understands, right?
Nope.
Okay, sir, we'll leave you alone.
You shouldn't be here.
I know, that's why we're leaving. Bye.
Well, off to a new adventure, boys.
Back to town?
This orc said we need to leave.
You actually, if you look around, it's cavern walls on all sides surrounding this underground forest.
We're stuck here. We came from the
How
sky.
do we leave?
We don't know yet.
Dropped from the sky, didn't we?
As you kind of look around to try to find an exit, the only place that seems to lead up is behind the citadel at the back center of the town.
Hey, B.
Yo.
Ask him if he can guide us out of here.
Okay, that's not a bad idea. Hey, if you want us to leave, how do we get out of here?
You either have to dive by them, or you have to go through the citadel.
Citadel sounds nice.
So how do we get out
How
of here?
much of this are you
What? What was that?
I was asking Brandon how much of this he's relaying to us.
Nothing yet.
Alright.
So we're just standing here twiddling our thumbs while they
Yes.
grunt
Oh,
back
I'm gonna
and
just
forth.
share
So
this beautiful Asmir next to me. How you doing, good looking?
You've at least piqued his attention. He's cautiously walking back to talk to you now.
I cautiously back away.
And so he stops.
Back the fuck up.
I don't know you, man.
I'm just
Reveal you like that.
Crossbows all over me. We dangerous.
What he asked, Ty.
Why are you here?
Good question.
You know, I don't know. There was this hole, and we fell, and I made a beautiful swan dive. And
Same here, brother. You same here.
I'd give it maybe 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10? Oh, I'll take that. That's great. Thanks. Stupid
We don't
German
talk about
judge.
He watched us drop, and he's like, "Why are you here? What the fuck you?"
So we just want to go back home.
Back home.
Well, only way out is through the citadel. You can either try going through the docks in the town square, or the slums in the prison.
Wonderful.
Delightful.
Or you can try swimming across. It's up to you.
Has anyone ever made it across? Wait,
Yeah, you don't understand any of this.
That's a good question for him to ask. though.
So, is there a boat or something? Because I can't swim that far.
Devil tongue.
No boats.
Screw that then. Are the prisons full of people or things that might kill me?
Prisons are probably the only safe place here. It's where I stay.
Okay, can I use an insight check on him to see if I think he's lying to me?
Go for it.
Insight. Ten even.
You're pretty sure he's telling the truth.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Are there evil things at the docks that would try to kill us?
There are many other creatures here that would love to tear you to pieces.
Would you be knowledgeable accompanying us along our way to help us avoid any danger?
I can take you as far as the citadel doors. That is all.
Okay, so now I'm going to relay to everybody that basically he says the way for us to get out of here is to go to the Citadel, and he's willing to take us there as a guide to help keep us out of harm's way.
Yeah, real quick. Ask him if he has a dick in his throat, because I don't like the way he's speaking.
Sir, my
What?
dark friend over here wants to know if
Such
you
a
think
rough
he has a
language.
dick.
You see, he didn't say it. It doesn't count.
Just because his mic broke up doesn't mean he didn't say it.
He wants to know if you think he has a dick.
What? Wait, is that what I told you?
You
No,
would-
that's not
Why
what you
do I
told him,
care?
but that's what he's saying.
He says it's
I know.
bigger than yours.
Oh,
Well, I know
Yeah.
a guy. Oh man, he sure loves to compare.
God.
Do you want my help or not?
Shut
You
up.
will not take disrespect from that worm.
Fantastic. Yes, let us continue on our way. We would very much appreciate your help.
So
Lord.
he starts to head toward the slums of the city.
I guess
So,
we'll follow.
like, how big of a city is this?
A pretty good size. How would I?
We talking like below the knees, or
What?
don't worry.
Wow.
Joe, no. I got that joke. Joe, no.
Why, Joe? Why?
I was waiting on them to say
Um,
something. Oh my God, Joe. God bless. We don't need a repeat of last week. Stop.
You talking about that
Please.
mark on your face?
That was Rain's face, not no. That was on Fang's face, not Grace's face. Let's remember that.
You're all in the
The
same
city at its prime probably was able to house several hundred
That's not too bad.
between the slums and the standard living.
Several hundred, you say?
Yes.
That's a town, my sir.
And is the Citadel like the center focus of the town?
Yes, it's definitely quite literally centered up against the back cavern wall behind it. And if you look at it, you can kind of see where they let light in to the that cavern wall for lighting for anyone leaving. It's best I can explain it.
The body
Okay.
is ready.
So as we're approaching town, is there like any sign of life, like moving around the city?
You can hear some very strange sounds coming from the business side of town that don't sound entirely civilized.
Great.
Does it sound like the language that they were just speaking?
No.
Do any of us recognize the language?
Well, I'm gonna send you a message real quick to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Real quick, can I roll for my penis size?
No.
No. I swear to God, Joe, stop. We don't need another
These are
accident,
important
please.
things I need to know. Because when
It's
another
1 inch. It's
NPC
1
wants
inch.
to
It's
compare,
1
what do
inch.
I
It
say?
is 1 inch.
That
That
was
is how
so out
big
of
it
the
is.
blue.
It is 1 inch. Here, would you like me to roll for it?
No, you can roll for your own.
I'll tell him if I get a bigger penis than you do.
I messaged you. Okay, you
Yeah.
did see it. Evan.
Let me. I've got another book here. I can look that up in.
I
Joe, are you
don't
really
think it
gonna
would be
roll? Let's roll for this.
celestial.
Come
That
on.
seems a
No,
little.
definitely not.
Sorry, what?
I thought we were rolling for this, man.
So he's.
Swashbuckler.
Are we doing a 1d10 or are we doing a 20?
For Joe, probably a D4.
Oof.
I'm gonna flip a coin in a second.
I mean, I guess
Oh my god.
I would imagine it'd be
delightful.
something unrecognizable by mortals.
Most likely.
If they have a defined whatever. It'd be interesting to know, though.
I would. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
You just want to roll with it being unrecognizable?
I gotcha.
Okay.
That's probably what I would use.
You cut out a little bit there. What was that?
That's probably what I would use it as.
Okay, but no one here is going to recognize that anyway, so.
Nope.
All right, so you just can't recognize it. It just sounds it's got a very eerie sound to it.
Oh, lovely.
Anything else you guys want to try doing before you move on?
I'm
Let's just keep walking to the suit though.
very on guard.
Let's keep going.
All right. As you move forward, you come up to what used to be kind of an underpass for another road that's been completely blocked off, and he just kind of walks right through without you.
Oh fuck.
Hey, friend! I yell at him. We
Oh,
can't walk
what?
through that.
Oh, right. Sorry, I've been this way for far too long. Now, from here on in, you gotta be quiet. You don't want to attract them. And he just kind of starts trying working his way more toward the prison now.
All right, so I tell them that we need to be extremely quiet for fear of getting murdered.
AKA Joe.
It's not my dick flopping left and right between my legs. Jeez.
Continue.
Rocks fall.
Ooh, noise.
All of a sudden, he gets kind of hesitant, and he kind of puts a hand up, trying to motion you to stop.
We stop.
Yeah.
Jack.
Do
Yeah,
I
get
roll
the ball.
initiative?
Give me stealth checks.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
God.
My favorite.
No, for me.
God fucking bless. I'm dying. We already know it.
Wait, I have
might
advantage on stealth checks, don't I?
Okay, wait. It's deck. You probably have advantage on stealth, but I don't remember.
Who?
Oh, I'm good. I rolled a 20.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nope.
Oh, see what I get.
I died.
Okay.
So mine
That
is
is-
22.
19.
Crit.
That's a 26. Oh, 19 is a crit, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful. 27 though.
Okay. So as he tries to tell you to back against the wall, Mo and I'm going to break down names. I'm sorry, Mo and Celine, you very easily just kind of stop and sink into the shadows against the wall.
It's only my
However, Thelonious and Grace, you kind of, when you try to stop, you bump into each other, and Grace, you actually fall just face first into like a road intersection.
Okay, wait, time
course
out.
she
Why
does.
am I always the one getting my face fucking wrecked?
Do you see that roll?
Yeah, just
That's a
saying.
4. He rolled a 10 behind you, and he did on par to 0. But you rolled a
Fuck you.
4.
At least you didn't roll a 1. He would have fallen on top of you.
Come
Hey.
be like it. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
From around the corner to your left, Grace, you're able to see 3 yellowish, pale, very lanky looking creatures wearing nothing more than rags.
Goblins.
Oh, God bless. Oh, God
That
bless.
you do not recognize what they are.
Get their
And
ankles,
I'm
Jeff.
sure they see you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, lovely. And they could probably tell that. Let me just state all my characters. We don't like what just happened. So God bless America, guys.
That's also not helping your stress level.
No, it's really not.
Oh, is B recording stress through this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
So so I go ahead and give me initiative, I guess.
Everybody?
Okay.
Watch me roll like top numbers on this. Just watch.
Do we get advantage to initiative for nailing the stealth checks? Is that a thing?
We would probably get a sneak round.
Is that how it
Probably
works?
have advantage. I mean, it's up to Ty, I guess.
I got an 18. Let's go.
Oops.
Do
Something.
you help me out on that one?
I mean, your choice.
That's not
Oh,
helping, but
shit.
thank you. Oh crap! I should have had you put something for that.
Damn.
Go ahead and just. Would you mind just grabbing a goblin to throw in turn order? 3 of them.
You want them to all go at the same time, or do you want them to go separately?
Yeah. Go ahead and just have them all go at the same time. That'll be easier.
Well, just because you said a goblin, I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, you.
No.
Oh, poor
Rest
Zig.
in peace, my boy.
R.I.P. in
Rip.
pieces, baby.
I want to move all the characters off the screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait.
I think he's yeah. All right.
He's what?
I said I think you're doing this without a screen or a playmat, if I remember right.
Yeah, you're basically just kind of more of an alleyway right now. So. I can't. It's not letting me put in initiative. You need to give me control.
I can't give you control of turn order, so you'll have to
Freak.
tell me what
Okay,
he has.
well- He's a 17.
And Jess, you need to put yours in.
So about that assassinate,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is my fault, guys. I'm
I
sorry.
feel like it's unnecessary
I
here,
feel
but
like
it's
it is your
still
fault.
gonna
You
happen.
fell.
I'm
You can
sorry.
hold your action if you wanted to.
Technically, it's me and B's fault, but you know.
Don't I have to take an action before said goblins
Well,
to trigger
wait,
the assassin?
your roguish archetype was swashbuckler, right?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just move my
So you
Oh,
don't have
right. He
assassinate.
does not have assassinate.
Yeah.
No. Never mind. I
You-
just normal.
I would think that they would probably get at least like a move action or something before, since they
I just
saw
get the
her.
normal sneak attack stuff.
Um,
It was overkill.
I guess my first question would be: do they seem hostile?
Oh, they very much heard her fall on her face.
So they see me.
Are they
yeah.
running toward us or away from us? That's the question.
They were
standing still.
they were walking away, but they turned around.
Are
I'm
they-
assuming these are zombies.
Are they moving quickly?
What's that, Brandon?
Are they moving like quickly in our direction?
Now they are.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Oh fuck! All right, somebody help me up, Jesus.
They're moving in your direction, and even though you don't understand the words out of their mouth, in your head you hear kind of get them for the master.
Oh Lord.
Quick question.
God damn it.
Do we have a little battlefield for this one, or is this gonna just
No,
be made up that way?
this one's just theory of the mind. I've got one for the big fight. I wasn't able to find anything I'd like for like
Awesome.
this or another one.
Totally fine. They probably won't last more than a hit anyway. Poor little suckers.
Excuse me.
Right, so that puts I can't see because it's so dang tiny. How do I make you bigger?
You have to
With a
zoom in
little
on the
bit of
whole
love.
map itself, unless you're looking at turn order.
I'm trying to look at the turn order.
Mo is on top.
Oh, that does that.
I am in
So
fourth
you're
place.
first
Let's
up.
go.
Hell yes.
You're first
I
up,
murdered one of the three, I guess. I think.
Yep, Mo's first.
I take a step forward. I honestly I have no idea what's happening. I'm sorry. Where are they coming from?
He's
Straight
that
ahead?
red guy right here in front of you.
Here, we'll do this.
We're gonna play this over here?
Here.
I'm sorry, guys.
Here you go.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I was
So we'll just
I'm just being a little-
line it up. I
This
mean,
is the
so you can
enemy.
actually visibly see stuff.
And you and I are hidden, but they see her and Brandon, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Here.
Oh my god.
so I'm assuming I got my oh my
So
god,
does
there's
that mean,
oh my
like, I'm
goodness.
in the front?
Holy
You
shit.
see me?
There you go, Ty. So we at least have something to look at here.
Yeah, I'm
Big-
sorry about that one, guys.
Big gobs.
So yeah, just
Wouldn't I
got,
be in
you
the
got
front
3 of
because
them.
they see me and not them?
No, they see me too.
They're kind of hidden in the shadows. They managed to hide in the shadows.
You don't
The-
have to be in
The
front to be the one
spirit
who
that was guiding you just kind of just phased through the wall as soon as she fell.
Great.
B.
Yo,
I get advantage when I'm attacking from stealth, right?
with swashbuckler, yes.
Huh? Sorry. Missed you.
With your swashbuckler trait, yes.
Hey, wait, that dice hit the other dice. That's a 17 to hit. And I need to roll another pair. Does 17 hit?
Give me just a second. I derped out, and yes, that definitely hits.
Which one are you going for?
I'm shooting with a hand crossbow, by the way. I'm shooting one on the furthest right.
Okay.
Let's see. He's the one on close opposite end of the moon. That one. Right
Okay.
there.
For anyone that
So-
just listens to the podcast, to the
That one right there.
Anyone that just listens to the
6
audio is going to
plus
be like,
3.
wait, when did the moon get involved?
Okay, give me a second because I need to roll a few things. So that's just the natural damage. Then I need to roll 2 more d6 for sneak attack. Wonderful. I don't know what else I'm adding. I think that's it for the first.
Poison, technically,
All right, I got poison on my arrows.
if poison affects them, which Ty doesn't have to tell us that, obviously.
There you go. Wait, what the fuck? Why did that roll twice? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I only see one over here
Yeah,
anyway, so
it rolled fine, Joe.
15, 17, and roll a con save against the poison. 10 is your save. All it does is gives you disadvantage when you attack.
my brain's failing at which one's my d20. There it is. Jeez. Natural crit.
Okay.
Beauty, so nothing happens.
So you just take extra damage there.
Yeah, you just took 17 damage, right? That's 17?
Yep.
That's a 17. And now for my second attack, which is not as deadly, because I don't think you add sneak attack to the second one.
No.
Nope, just the first one.
That's another 17 to hit, and it's just base damage, I assume. Or is it just 1d6?
1d6 for the bow. Plus, or no, you don't get the plus, do you?
Probably not.
Nope.
That's a 4, so that's a total of 21 damage. Wonderful.
He just drops and kind of sticks to a barrel next to him like a pincushion.
All right. I take a nice little step back for anyone else who wants to give a swing or two.
All
Right,
right.
so next up,
Gone.
Celine.
All right. I'm going to run
No
up.
is
this one.
flexing.
Not run, because I don't want to give myself away. Because I would also have an advantage, right? Stealth.
I guess we should have thought about it. You probably are in heavy armor. You would have had disadvantage on the stealth, but whatever. Too late now.
Yeah, I didn't think
yeah.
of it.
Oh well.
But now that I am stealth, do I get advantage to attack?
Technically, stepping out of stealth to attack would be the advantage roll, but I don't know. I don't know how it works for heavily armored pallies.
I mean, technically she's hidden, so Ty's call.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Go
she's
for
just
it.
gonna charge forward.
Double D's.
Yes. All right. Get one. So 14 or 19. That's a crit, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. All right. I forget how to crit. I play melee characters so little.
Max damage. You just roll your damage and then you add max damage to it.
Yep.
And then all your modifiers, if I remember correctly.
It's just a dice.
It'd just
that
be
you
her
add.
strength bonus, yeah.
Okay, so I'm hitting with my great sword, which is 2d6.
Okay, so you're gonna
So-
start with 12 damage, and then it's
Well, it's
2d6 plus strength modifier.
Well, it's 2d6 plus 4 is the plus 4 is damage, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just a hit?
If that's your strength, plus 4 is damage.
You got an 18 strength. That's a +4 right there.
Yep.
Yes, I do. Okay. So it's 12 plus 4, and then what?
And then 2d6.
Just 2d6 again.
8. So 12 plus 8.
20.
Plus, do I add the 4?
4.
Okay, yes.
24.
24.
You just cleave him right in half.
Yay!
I may have made some of this too easy in retrospect, but yeah.
Hey, roll a
Modify it on
sanity
the fly,
check.
bud. If you don't like it, you can modify it on the fly. Don't forget.
Yeah, you
I-
can always just
I
do
know.
one more.
Hey, Ty, roll a sanity check to see if he's stable after watching 2 of his friends get murdered in an instant. I'd be
Well,
fucking
considering you
terrified.
guys were stealth, he probably barely noticed. He just
I mean, they were walking toward us. I'm sure he witnessed both
oh,
of them.
unless he yeah.
One got shot, the other one got stabbed. Feels good, man.
He's I he would actually have been through too much to actually have cared.
Damn, this goblin's a badass.
They're not goblins. It's just what we're using for tokens.
Hey, that's what I'm perceiving here. Look
I
at
told
him.
you, I
He's
think it's a
smiling.
zombie. From his description, it sounds like a zombie. As a paladin, would I know if it's a zombie?
I believe you would, and it is not.
Oh, okay.
From
Now
what
that
I
I've killed it,
recall,
would I know what it actually is?
This is just phase 1.
in a very strange way, it reminds you of the spirit that's been guiding you.
Spirit goblins.
Undead orcs?
These ones are very much like alive.
Interesting.
But
Oh,
spirits.
they're just orcs?
Okay,
Not
kill the last
quite.
one.
Well,
next?
it's not my turn anymore, so.
Yeah,
Say-
so it
But I will go ahead and move up to this one with the. If I have any move left, I don't know if I have any.
we'll just say yeah. I figure you should be close enough, honestly.
I figured it was probably just a step or two.
You're
Yeah.
100 feet away. What do you do?
Actually, I do need to ask
This way
about
I
how
can
far
give-
away are they?
I'd
walking?
say probably only like 20, 25 feet away.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help pick Grace up off the ground.
I appreciate you. Thank you, kind sir.
And then
Love.
as soon as I'm done with that, I'm just gonna whip around and throw a dart at this lovely
Dink
creature.
bed over there.
That would be 22 for hit.
Oh yeah, you hit.
1Ds.
Yay! That's
so, and what did you throw again?
A
Ghetto
dart.
failed.
Ghetto fail. Is that a 2? Where?
No, he rolled a 1 on his d4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what did you say you threw?
It was a dart.
Dart. The dart kind of hits him in the shoulder, and it very obviously hurts. But he, at this point, he doesn't give a crap.
Interesting.
Anything else you want to do?
I guess I would ask if I noticed when the other two were killed, was there any like blood or anything of that nature?
Yes, but it was a very unnatural color.
Okay. That's all I can do.
And
So
nice,
next up should
vibrant
be
blood.
Grace.
Oh Lord. Okay.
What color is the blood? Since I'm right next to him.
And neon yellow.
Let's go with just a very oddly fluorescent blue.
Yes.
Aliens! Like that crazy dude meme.
Alien.
Constructs with souls.
Grace,
Go ahead.
you
You're
so let me
standing
help
now.
pick you up, and
I am,
so
I
it's your
am.
turn.
Alright, how far away am I from him?
I'd say
Walking.
you're at that 30.
I'm at the what?
You're probably closer to 30.
You can
30
walk.
feet.
Oh, this works. I can use Witch Bolt. Let's go.
Yeah, steer straight
Damn.
through the person in front of you. Do it.
I'm actually gonna take a step forward so I don't hit him with
There
the
you go.
Witch's Bolt.
Do it.
Because, I care. Crap. What do I
Witch
roll
Bolt
for
is
this?
my favorite spell.
You roll
what do
to
I
hit
roll for
as
this?
if it was a ranged attack.
Yep.
Oh, so like a regular
Yeah,
attack.
hits, you can
Roll to
continuously
hit.
channel it.
Yep, but if it hits, then you don't have to roll to hit the next time. You can just continuously roll damage.
Just keep pushing your
So
energy
just
into
a
them.
1d20.
1d20 plus your spell attack.
Oh. Wait, 1d20
That's-
plus what?
Spell
Probably not
attack.
gonna-
Spellcasting ability.
Oh, well, I gotta pull up the next page.
It's your spell mod.
Getting to my spell mod.
So like, it's either a +3 or +2 plus your proficiency, which is like a 5 or 4.
What do you know what your charisma is? Because I'm pretty sure Warlocks use charisma.
They do.
Charisma's 3.
So
So
5.
it's a 5. 11.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Oh.
Your witch bolt just kind of sails over his shoulder, and he screeches at you in whatever language he speaks.
It is
Does
his
Brandon
turn.
understand it? Mm.
No one
fuck.
understands it.
Damn it. That's funny.
Hold on. What do I? Okay, go for it. It's just I don't think I have a bonus action, so let me take all the damage like I do every time.
Nah, Jess is up
Yeah.
front, so
All right, he is going to turn to Celine
I'll press
and
Lance
Bring it.
grab the right page tie. I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
Wait, she has advantage. Let her roll again. We forgot about this.
what's that?
Wait, what?
Why would she have advantage?
Because Celine is right next to him, no?
No, not on
You
that.
did it on
No.
spells.
Damn.
So he is going to turn to you, Celine, and kind of just start screaming. And in your head, you hear an echo of "You will please the master" in just a weird hissing voice.
I will do no such thing.
Oh, and he
Celine,
rolls
don't
a
There's a
die.
rank
10,
dice for
actually.
He rolls a what?
Or 10 to hit, which probably does not. If it does,
My armor class is 17, so no.
alright, so he just completely whiffs it as he swings at you with his claws.
I'm like clutching my holy symbol. Uh-oh. I think we lost Brandon.
No, I'm here.
Oh, the stream went down.
Okay.
No?
I
Oh,
think.
no.
Let me try from my
No,
phone.
it's not.
Unless it was my.
It's
Everything
Might be
looks
my
good on my
laptop.
end.
I refreshed. It's still up.
Okay, it's just my laptop.
Okay.
Okay. Phew.
Alright, and so
Sorry, I
then
just wanted to make sure.
that's all
good.
he would do. So that is back around to Mo.
Pew pew. Do I have advantage?
On a melee.
Hell yes.
Which you
Oh,
already
my
used your
rank is-
crossbow anyway, so
Yeah.
No, I don't want to spend a turn reloading. Sorry. Walk up. Pew pew. By pew pew, I stab. Dear God, those are shit rolls. That's a 14.
14 barely hits.
Wonderful. You tell me as a 13 AC? No, I'm kidding. That's metagaming. This shit.
Time metagaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d8. Plus 3. Then you get sneak attack, because why not? Wonderful snake eye. And I got a slugger feet. Gives me a 1d4. Always forget about those. Beautiful. Exactly what I want to see.
The 1d4s are generous tonight.
Hell yes. I believe that is all for my first rapier.
So that's a total of what now? So 11, 12,
That is
13, 14?
14.
You skewer him through the chest, and he just kind of looks at you, takes a step forward to push it deeper, and lets out this horrifying guttural scream, and you hear it kind of echo from others in the other district.
Do I
Shit.
still swing a second time or do I jump away from this thing?
He's dead.
Oh,
That was his dying act.
can I swing again anyway?
Go for it.
Because it
Also
is an
make sure it's
18.
double dead. You know, make sure-
Overkill. Why not?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
1d8 plus 3. I don't really. And then that. Beauty. 6 damage.
He's a really frail creature. You just kind of lop his head off haphazardly.
Need something to clean my blades with.
Given the scream, I want my character to intently be listening and watching to see if anything else is coming our way.
By the sounds, it doesn't sound like they're coming your way. They sounds like they're gathering a specific point, though.
Can I tell which
Oh.
direction?
in the direction we need to go.
Toward the closest shore to the town square, so very much opposite you right now.
So toward the docks, probably.
Not quite to the docks. The docks are kind of like, if it were like a crescent city, the docks are at the point, and the town square is a little more toward the middle.
Oh, we
Okay.
lost
Is
somebody.
somebody?
We lost you, I think.
Oops. I clicked the update button. Forgot it logs me out.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we can. Do we see our
He
Misty friend?
at the after the screams kind of die down, he pokes his head out. Hey, you're alive.
Yeah,
Where were
Why
you?
wouldn't we?
we're strong.
They don't understand him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter. Where were you?
Joe and I are just standing there boasting like we know what he's saying. Yeah, what we got?
I look at him and go, why'd you run?
Pussy?
They are
I-
bad business. There might have only been 3, but they all know you're here now. They are going to be calling their master.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's hope he doesn't get one shot too.
Right?
I mean, I don't understand shit he's saying. My bad.
So he phases back through the wall and starts guiding you back toward the toward like through the prison.
Still think he's a pussy though. Fucking bolts out of there. Sign of combat. Survivalist feats.
All right.
As you guys, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just like, all right, down into the depths. Let's go.
Actually, more than anything, just with the shape of the city, you're actually more climbing up in the prison. It's almost built multi-level, where the main floor on each end is kind of building up toward the center of the city.
Gotcha.
So as you go to exit, though, you hear another screech coming from the group off in the distance, followed by a horrid, unnatural sound that you just can't describe it. And all of a sudden, you see a black figure fly out from the middle of the water, getting lost in the darkness along the ceiling.
How
I
big was this
watching
thing?
Yeah.
um,
Shadow.
easily the
This
size of a full-sized orc, if not larger.
Great.
All right. Well, so he at least guides you up to the edge of the citadel as he promised. He's like, I cannot go any further. Here, after you. Have fun.
Look at that. His legs are shaking.
Fun is the word you want to use here?
Yes.
I don't want to be here. This is already closer than I'm comfortable.
Why?
You're gonna make him piss himself.
Their master is not natural. He is not of this world. He will bring great devastation to this world if he is allowed free.
Joe, why? Okay.
But nothing's attacking us yet.
Not right
yet.
here. Out of the corner of your eye, you might see like the occasional one of those creatures kind of moving, but they definitely are keeping the distance from the citadel.
Did he point us in the direction we need to go?
In.
I'd say that we just run that direction if they're coming from behind us. Or is that toward where the shadow went?
You don't know where the shadow is. After it reach toward the ceiling of the cavern, you couldn't see where it was anymore.
An orc-sized shadow. Wonderful.
Lovely.
So what are you guys doing?
We're at a door, aren't we?
Yeah, we're at the entrance of the citadel.
Let's enter.
I
Well, my
guess we
boot
just
ain't
go
that
in.
big, so I want to kick it.
Is it locked?
No, it's just a large door.
Okay, then I open the door.
Okay.
Why would I kick it, Joe?
We got to make an entrance, you know.
A big old paladin boot.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need me to switch maps, Ty?
Not yet. Not quite.
Okay.
And as you guys are all of you following through into this one room?
Oh yes.
I guess I'd be looking at the citadel. Is it more upkept than the rest of the town, or no?
It almost on the outside it almost seems untouched by time compared to everything else.
Oh shit. Can I do like a before we go in? Can I do a religion check?
Sure.
Trying to find there it is. That would be 16.
It seems like the precursor to something very familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Do I recognize the religion?
It, like I said, it's give me a second. I'll send you a message.
Okay. Okay, I would also like to sense good and evil. And I feel if it's a good citadel, or I mean, obviously, I'm probably gonna feel like it's evil, but
Oh, it is not good. It is very much everything in you is telling this is a bad place.
Can I use knowledge history to kind of figure out if this citadel, how can I put this, from like an architectural standpoint, makes sense for the rest of the town? Like, is it out of place in time, or does it match kind of the rest of the town?
It, despite being like untouched by time, it matches the rest of the town.
Okay.
But the architecture in general is not anything you recognize.
And it doesn't match the rest of the town?
No, it does match the town, but the architecture
Okay.
of the town doesn't seem like anything you've seen.
Gotcha.
okay, so I'm gonna relay to you guys that this I know this religion that this seems related to, and it's in worship of a great monster, and so we need to cleanse this town of it.
Great.
Okay. Just Grace over here, like, let's do it. I don't give a shit.
I'm a paladin, that's what I do.
More of like I'm a warlock and I'm ready to fight, so I don't give a shit.
So
Ready going?
yeah, Celine would
Yeah.
would
All
go in
right,
if
let's
everyone was ready to follow her.
cautiously
Follow and pursue.
enter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my sword is fucking drawn.
I'm ready to go.
As you guys enter this first room, door slams shut behind you. Door ahead of you or opposite you is also shut. There is nothing in the room except for a corpse and murals on either side. You do also notice that there is a window in the ceiling let in a strangely red glow.
Is it lit inside?
It's hella lit.
Shut the
It's
fuck up, Joe.
No, Joe, how fast does light travel? Hella fast. Sorry.
between the red glow and the general ambiance, you can see just fine.
So the glow coming from above us is coming from like a second story, or is it actually coming from outside?
It's coming from outside.
But when we were outside, there was no like red haze or glow anywhere, correct?
Correct.
Awkward.
Somebody want to investigate it?
I mean, if anything,
See.
I'm gonna kind of probably take a look at these portraits that were on the wall.
Yeah, no, I'm not investigating anything. Never mind.
I'm gonna stab the corpse also. Just to make sure.
Like
No,
it's
no, no! You gotta
completely
slice the ankles, man. Slice the ankles.
Shut up.
the corpse is dead. It's not undead, re-dead. It is dead, bone dry. All it has is its shield, sword, kind of a helmet hanging off the skull a little bit,
don't know
and
if I
maybe
trust it.
tatters rags.
So
Could
it's
I
like
use
drier than mummy dry?
Could I use knowledge of nature to try to figure out how long it's been here?
Say that again?
Can I run a knowledge nature roll to check how long this corpse has been sitting here?
Sure.
All right.
While you do that, I'm gonna run and get me a drink. I'll be back.
Ah, I think it died yesterday. Great.
You just know it's been dead.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's dead.
You want to roll a medical check to see if you can revive it?
No, because I know it's dead. It's okay.
Do you,
Well, I could
you
actually.
may think it's alive there.
I could also lay on hands, but I know that it's dead.
Well, I
But
mean,
do you?
can I bring it back to life? Like, is that a possibility?
If you have raised dead,
I
go
was gonna
for
say, I
it.
don't think you're a
What about
necromancer.
spare
That would be
dying?
very
Oh
unethical.
no, that's
and
necromancer, not warlock. I'm sorry. That's me derping.
Plus,
Listen here,
Celine would
pal.
have a massive problem with that.
Both of you would.
Ty,
she's not a
custom make a
paladin.
necromancer to replace Ziggs.
R.I.P. Ziggs.
We can call him Vigar. It'll be fine.
It's a new Ziggs. We'll bring him as a toy for you.
Actually, I will say I was debating between Vigar and Lulu when I was picking who to base these off of. And just I personally I don't care for Vigar, so that's why I went with Lulu.
You're fine.
Yorick.
Jess is threatening me.
Uh-oh.
You
No
deserve
one
it.
left.
Are you intimidated by her?
No, I'm not doing anything. Why did my game leave? Hold up. I left for some weird reason.
Oh, that's who left.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, man. I swear.
I
was
told her if she kept teasing me about the ankles that I was going to call her Dick Face.
Dick face.
So
I
everyone's
don't know
back,
why you
right?
just didn't go
Or
with
Dick Face.
gangbang, man. Like, honestly, that one was so much
I don't
better
know if
than
she
Dick
ever
Face.
left. She said she was going to go get a drink.
I
and then-
was, and then I saw him roll a 1, and I was like, oh, I gotta stay for this. I never even got my drink. Can I go get my drink real quick?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
get your drink.
We'll just invest. I'm just going to investigate the red light. Does
Red
it,
light
is it
district.
coming?
I'm gonna need you to be a little more specific about how you want to investigate it.
Is it like coming through a window?
Yes. As
Let me.
Polonius pointed out, it is a very unnatural red light, as there's should not be any sky access outside.
Okay.
Anyone want to
So-
take a peek?
Brandon, you did a nature inspection on it, right?
On the corpse, yeah.
No.
He did, yeah, on the corpse.
Oh, on the corpse.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Alright, I also got more chocolate too. I'm happy.
Can we roll some perception?
I'm gonna roll to intimidate it. No.
Oh
Wait,
my
what did I
goodness. Oh
It
my
stands
goodness.
its ground.
I'm just
You're
going
intimidating
to.
corpses.
No, I'm talking about the light, Joseph. Keep your
Ooh,
two
she
cents
called you
to yourself.
Joseph. Shit's getting
Yes.
real.
She has many a times.
Is your name actually Joseph or is it just Joey?
Well, on my birth certificate it says Joe,
Oh,
but you can call me whatever you like.
I know it's just Joe, but it
I
makes me
could've-
feel
could've
better
said-
to have a to call him. So I'm calling
She
Joe.
gets this like motherly instinct. Just give me my full name and add something to it. The longer the better.
Are you kidding me? I'm the infant here. How do you think I feel?
All right, I guess I'm
Chastise.
just gonna do a regular investigation. 14?
The red light backhands you. It's like no. No touching.
No touchy, touchy, touchy.
Wait, is this like
And-
just light? Just straight up light coming out of a window? Is this light
That's
like
what I'm trying to figure out.
living light?
Well, did you say what you rolled? Because I did not hear you if you did.
Yes, 14 on investigation.
14. It looks pretty much it's just light as far as you can tell by looking. There isn't anything else.
Can I look through the or
But as I said, it seems very unnatural considering there should not be a source.
someone could be glowing over there? You never know.
Shine
Seen
bright
some
like
weird
a
shit in my
diamond.
days.
It's witchcraft, I'm telling you.
Can we look
Alright,
through
I
the
guess
window?
we gotta go through the other door.
Wait, is it not a window?
The other door will not budge.
Will not budge like it's locked, or like I need to take my maul to it.
Will not budge like there are no handles to even try to open it.
You said there was
Wait.
some other stuff in the room, right?
Yes.
What
There
was
also were murals kind of on opposing walls.
Can I kind of check out one of them a little bit more closely and get more detail on it, please?
Do you want to check out the left side or right side?
I'll go left first. That's fine.
So on the mural on the left side, it depicts something of an abomination that was born of two races that shouldn't have nothing to do with each other, being imprisoned in the city and not being allowed out for
Do-
fear that it would cause great catastrophe.
Do we recognize the races being represented?
It seems very similar. It seems similar to the apparition or the spirit, sorry, and more of a dominant version of the other creatures that were running around.
Hmm.
Should we wait for Eli and maybe let him fall through the ceiling or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for everybody.
We could.
Eli, are you game to play? Alright, yep, he's launching now.
Okay. I'll wait and
Please play Alfred. Make me happy.
He just
Uh,
played Alfred.
yeah, he just
Yeah.
played
I don't
Alfred,
care.
and he's very stressed.
Never mind.
Oh god, Herbler in this campaign setting. Oh god.
oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no.
We might die. Oh god.
That'd be funny. Is Herbler his unstressed one?
Both Herbler and Talek are unstressed at the moment.
I
Who you
believe
gonna
he said he
play,
was
Eli?
bringing his barbarian though.
Talek, okay.
Yeah. They were just talking about Herbler and how funny he would be in this situation, but you're fine to bring whoever. Brandon said both of them are. The only one that's still stressed is Alfred.
Yeah, Herbler has 5 stress points, so
Oh, he's got 5 stress points. So he's not completely. He's gonna bring us Barb,
That's fine.
but he hasn't got to play yet.
All right. What about the other mural while we're waiting on Eli?
The other mural depicts the stars and coming into alignment and makes mention of a red light that this can dispel, or maybe not dispel, but what's the word I'm looking for? Nullify certain forms of magic.
Okay. The light that's coming in through the window, is it just stationary in the room?
Yes.
He said the doors appear to be locked, yes? Or at least won't
You cannot
open.
see Yes, you cannot see a physical lock on them.
Can I take my quarterstaff and just try to like push one open and see if anything happens? Not like try to attack the door, but just
It won't move.
Are there hinges on it all?
Not that you can see.
uh I guess can I go back to the corpse and just kind of look to see if there's any hints or notes or anything that it might have to give us a hint of what's going on here? Because apparently he got trapped in here and died. That's what it would seem.
Yes. You give me a second to think. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So
Take
are
your
you
time.
looting the corpse? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I'm not really looting it. I'm like scavenging it to see if I can find a clue as to what's going on. Or maybe how he died. Something.
I would say he died of starvation.
Okay.
Oh,
He
shit.
looks
That's not good.
Yeah.
it looks like he
Eli!
Hi, guys. Just a
Sorry.
second. No, you're fine.
it looks like
we gotta
he was
close the doors.
someone of a very basic mind, and so would not have had any knowledge of any sort of arcana.
Oh, I have an idea.
Jesus, Eli, are you
Yeah,
dying?
Jesus Christ.
No, sorry, he was shutting the den doors so we don't have echo.
But while you're having this idea, Eli, are you ready or no?
I'm getting my dice out, but I am otherwise ready.
Okay.
All right. So while you kind of go to you kind of a light bulb clicks for you there, Celine. Behind all of you, you hear just a dun 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 dun. Let me in, dun 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 dun. And the doors just kind of move open.
Can I try to dash out?
You can try.
What do you want me to roll?
Nat
I
20 and
would
you're
say
free.
with
Nat 20 and
disadvantage,
you're
maybe?
free.
I've got acrobatics. Would probably be like a reflex thing.
Athletics.
Let's see. Let's see if I smash headlong into a door here, guys.
Dude, can I attempt this too? I
Bang.
want to try.
18.
With how far away you were reading the murals, you're able to get close enough that your shirt kind of closes in it as the whoever was knocking walks through.
God damn it.
Can I roll to see? Because I'm still by the
Can
door.
we see? Can I see who came through the door? Because
I haven't moved.
I want to be
I was
ready
by
to
the door.
attack.
How do you zoom into this?
Through the door, you see what's your dude's name again, Eli?
Talik,
His
I believe.
name, Talik.
Alex.
Talik.
Yeah, and thicken him, please.
I did thicken him. Here, let me. Here, I'll match it up here. We'll make him slightly less thick than you.
Just the way he likes it.
So
He's a half orc.
I just want to try to catch up Eli up real quick.
Okay.
You guys were hired to try to figure out to go to a nearby town where citizens were randomly going mad in a way that they would actually have to be put down because they became they threatened or they became harmful to others. On the way to the town though, floor collapses, everyone drops in to a giant cavern with a lake in the middle. Thelonious and Mo do wonderful swan dives to land safely in the water. The other two make it just in time. They swim ashore and meet a spirit that isn't dead, but obviously is still in spirit form. It's you can't quite tell what his race is supposed to be. It seems familiar, but not quite right. It would seem more familiar to you as an orc. It looks like I think
Half orc, but yeah.
half orc, but it does not seem right. The misty visage of it makes it hard to tell as well. Thelonious or B ended up talking to him and getting him to guide through, and they fought a couple of yellow creepy things. As one of them died, it screeched out, alerting a whole bunch of other ones. And as they got closer to the citadel that is the only escape from this cavern, something very large flew out of the middle of the lake, and you don't know where it's at. And now you're trapped in a room with a red light.
I didn't mean to go to the red light district.
I wish I had thought of that. That's bloody brilliant.
Do I have to rip my shirt to get it unstuck from the door?
Just a little piece, but yes.
And I just go, damn it, I just bought this yesterday.
All right, so and then there in this room there's two opposite. The door you entered, a door opposite it that you can see no way of opening it. The other two walls each have a mural. One, well, actually, Brandon, did you even tell the rest of them about it, or?
I mean, I would assume they're looking at them too, but
Okay. So one of them kind of described this being a monstrosity that is derived from two races that should not be able to have any kind of relations and becoming an abomination that was trapped in this city, and it's feared that if it gets out it will bring about like an apocalypse. The other shows the stars kind of and everything aligning and allowing out a very specific time for this red light, which does well to nullify certain forms of magic. And just had an idea because nothing could open the door so far.
What was your idea, Jess?
I was gonna do an Arcana check, although my Arcana's not that high.
Arcana check on
Actually,
what?
we have a warlock, right? Connor.
Grace.
Connor.
we lost her.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was muted. I'm sorry. Yes, hi. I'm here. Sorry.
You're a warlock, right?
Yeah.
You wanted? I'm gonna Celine's gonna ask you to do an Arcana check.
Oh God.
I mean, can I do one as well? Because
Actually, I mean we all might as well.
What are we checking?
I would like to check the door.
I'll check the door with her.
I would not be doing an Arcana check.
I would more be investigating that red light.
That's what I tried to do, but I didn't get any information.
You did an investigation. You did not do an arcana.
I'll
Yeah,
try an
but
Arcana
that's what I
on the
was
light.
I'll try on the door, I guess.
They were wanting to do the doors for the door
You're fine.
first. Let's resolve that.
10.
12. I beat you.
Fuck you. We're both Asmirs, bitch. What the fuck do you want from
You-
me?
You're a warlock.
It doesn't matter.
Arcana's intelligence based. She's charisma based.
Yeah.
Well, my
Thought only
intelligence is
sorcerers were
actually
charisma-based.
-1, so I don't know how this works, but Arcana's +1.
All right.
Because probably
You're proficient.
proficiency.
Yeah.
So Grace, you can tell it's a door.
It's a pretty door or just a door?
That's too high.
Let's go with a pretty door.
It's
Oh.
extremely
Pretty
ornate.
door.
Joe.
I'm assuming my 12 doesn't get me anything.
You are at least
Joe, what are
able
you
to tell
rolling
that there is an essence
Roll
of
for
magic
Arcana
to the
checks
door,
on
but you
the
know
different-
nothing about it.
Joe, what did you roll that for?
Arcana check with everybody else.
Yeah, but you have to specify what you're checking.
We're
Which
looking at
thing
the
were you
red light,
checking?
aren't we?
I don't know.
Shay
They're
and
looking
I
at a
were looking
door.
at the door. Brandon's looking
Oh.
at the light.
I was also looking at the light. My bad.
Well, I'll roll mine and see if it gets me anything good, but nope.
Hell yeah.
Like the opposite.
Pretty light.
Pretty much there. Mo, though, you're able to so you're what race are you again? Or not race, class are you again?
Plus, I'm a rogue.
Rogue. Do you have any magical equipment on you?
I am unsure about that.
I
I
don't
believe
believe
not.
so.
Does anyone have magical equipment? Yeah, I guess we do have magic in the
Okay, let me
party.
see.
Would he know that a magical item would react to the light?
He would be able to tell that it would stop working.
Oh. So bad light.
So, Joe, do you share that?
Yes. Bad light. This light. What? Cancels magic of sorts? Is that what I'm being told?
It is very much anti-magic, yes.
Ooh.
So, can I test
Anti-magic.
this
Red light.
by casting Shillelagh on my quarterstaff and putting it in the red light?
Go for it.
I'll do it, and I want to observe what happens.
Anti-magic red light.
It just becomes your quarterstaff again. The magic just disintegrates.
Is the
Does the
light
light get
shining on the door?
It is not. It is shining on the floor.
Is there anything like a mirror in the room?
There is the corpse's shield.
Can I throw the warlock in it?
Oh, I grabbed the shield. Does it have any metal on it?
Yeah, it's your standard shield.
Just like a iron buckler or something?
Yeah.
So I take it I have to pick it up.
I just grabbed it. I'm gonna try and see if I can redirect the light onto the door.
As it redirects, the light redirects onto the door, you see kind of almost a film of a bluish haze in front of it just disintegrate and dissolve onto the floor, and the door slowly just kind of slides open.
Okay, back up. Which door did you point that at, Jess?
The one that we couldn't get open.
Neither of them
There's
opened.
two.
I meant not the one we came from, but the
Okay.
other one.
Yeah. Now go ahead and bring up that map.
Alright.
Bang.
Oh, I'm zoom point.
There's the red light.
Oh lord.
It's a wonderful red light.
Alright.
Ooh,
Let me see if I can get tokens out
pretty.
here.
Look at all the bodies. That one might be living. It says be.
Oh. Can also that token I asked you to make me? Would you be able to make it 2x2?
I can definitely make it larger, yes. As soon as I
Give
get
me the
all the other
control.
tokens on here.
No, you're good.
And then Grace was out here. I gotta get my own dude. I've got to do control. Okay. Right there. Got it. Alright, and I think everyone should have control of their characters now. And where do you want this one at, Ty? Right up there in the front and center?
Yep.
And I'm going to give solo control of that just to you.
Okay.
Let me
Cool.
zoom into that real quick.
Yeah, so I didn't tell you guys the exact name of the cult.
He looks like one of your mind flayers, but blue. I'm blue.
What else is the face reminiscent of that has a cult following?
I know what it is as a player, but my character wouldn't know. I'll give you a
There's
hint.
someone in
Yeah.
our party who should very much know.
I do
Overgrown
like,
octopus face.
I do know, but Celine was very vague.
Yeah, she
Make
didn't
sure that-
share a lot.
Yes,
She
but
wanted to-
Grace,
Grace would
Huh?
know.
you should recognize this. He should be very recognizable to you.
You'll probably have to message it to her.
All of
Send it to me in private message, please.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm lost.
You're good. You're good. Bum, 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 bum.
he's
Yeah,
the
Celine
god.
was very vague to make sure that stay along with her to help cleanse the town.
How in the hell do you say that is my question? The
You never
fuck?
said it?
No.
Strictly speaking, I actually did a lot of reading about this. There's not much agreement. Even the authors gave like 3 different ways to pronounce it.
Yeah,
But
because
the common pronunciation is Cthulhu.
Wait, that's Cthulhu?
yes,
No way.
Thank you, Jess.
Who's purple?
You're welcome.
Fuck you. I will not have it any other way.
You do not know the way.
Little purple walking kraken.
but do you know the way?
All right, so you see up here as you guys walk in, the red light is shining through this room as well. It's about 30 feet away from the altar. This fun little guy right here is right in front of the altar, kind of in a very much I'm not letting you any further kind of pose.
Good God.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was
Colin.
Nice.
Wow. Please tell me your character actually did that.
Yeah, if I roll an even number, my character actually did that. No.
Please. Please do it.
I think my
Oh.
character just burped.
She's gonna be like, oh, sorry, my tummy's upset when I'm nervous.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm sorry, anxiety's kicking my ass.
Oh.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
So are these rooms all actually here, or are we just in an open space?
From what you can see, they're actually there, but they're long destroyed, nothing left, looted, pillaged.
Real
So
quick,
the-
is he
are
waving
the
hello
walls,
to me?
like-
What was that, Jess?
so the walls of the rooms are kind of like crumbled, and it's kind of like one of those you could just kind of walk over the walls, kind of thing.
Not that crumbled. You can definitely peer through parts of the walls, but
But like it's
where
all
you see-
collapsed.
yeah.
So potentially our squishy lady could hide in somewhere and peer through and shoot.
If you can find a safe way in, sure.
Did I hear squishy lady?
Yes, our squishy lady.
Who's our
This
squishy
one.
lady? Oh, hi. I'm lost.
Not self-conscious.
Why is she the squishy lady?
Because she's a warlock.
Well,
and
she
I-
can take a hit.
Not
I take it
much.
he doesn't like me. Oh no.
No, I was just saying in general.
Hey, does anyone know if this guy's evil?
Can I find out?
Sulu is
He's not
Um,
evil.
Are you asking that in character?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Can I find out?
No, I'm saying, is Joe asking because Celine would answer him that he's very evil.
Yes. Is this baddie? Do I shoot?
Yes.
I wouldn't just go shoot.
I mean, we
That's
haven't rolled
not
initiative
very
yet, so I'm
nice.
assuming we're not dead.
He's very bad. We need to cleanse the town of.
Shooting people's not the nicest thing right off the bat. I'm just saying.
As you all are standing there, kind of talking among yourselves, you hear a booming voice just echoing inside your skulls, saying, "Come, witness my ascension."
I did not give you consent
Oh,
to
damn.
penetrate my mind.
All of a sudden, you just hear Alfred, but I can.
Dude, I would love
Where's the
Alfred to be
fucking
here.
wink
God
button?
damn.
Hold on.
Okay. All right. Celine's got her fucking great sword drawn, and she's got that shield in her hand still, and she's just gonna walk forward.
Talik is gonna sigh and pull his great axe off of his back and follow suit.
Are these pillars?
Yes,
Can I follow Celine, please?
go for it.
Celine, I'm following you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was one gigantic jump.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we dead yet?
As you cross that threshold into the main room,
Damn it!
roll initiative.
Damn
Yeah.
it! I was gonna do something. Oh well.
But what are we
Okay,
witnessing?
go
I
ahead,
can't
go
do
ahead, Ro-
witness.
I was going to try and intimidate him until him to leave.
Go ahead, roll intimidation.
That was gonna be horrible. Oh, 12. Okay,
Okay.
not too bad.
Let's see.
I think he's too smart for intimidation.
Oh, I actually rolled fairly high. What is it? 18 plus 6?
Oh lord.
What do you say?
You will leave this town.
You cannot have said your wrath.
What?
I think he said you cannot say that little brat.
You cannot have any say over us.
Oh.
And I can't do it very well, but as you hear him talk, there are many, many layers of voices.
I said you
You got
will
this.
leave this
Ty,
town.
you got this.
He just laughs.
The mini
We're all
who
very
was born.
squishy. Don't piss him off, please.
Connor, look at chat.
Speak for yourself.
Wait, what?
Look at chat.
Oh lord, what just happened?
He goes,
What?
Oh God.
time out. What happened?
I think it's something in
What?
the
Tyler, I thought we were friends, man. Played Minecraft together and you had to come and say that.
What did Tyler say? I wasn't in
Big
chat.
Face is following
Nothing she doesn't
Celine.
know about.
Yeah, but this
mean,
isn't
So,
actually
earlier-
Dick Face.
Earlier, Connor was
friend of
giving me
Dick
crap and joining in with Joe about teasing me about ankles. So I told Connor that she wasn't allowed to join in, or I was going to start calling her Dick Face.
I stopped.
And
And
she
what are you
stopped,
doing?
but
Get fucking
You
Tyler
can
on
make
my
a new
ass.
Dick
What the
face.
fuck is this shit? The fuck is this shit? Tyler, no sir. Bad Tyler, stop. That's
Are
only
you
on
saying?
Faye.
Is there another Tyler? Are you talking about me? Because I'm not saying diddly squat.
no,
No,
you're,
Tyler is
Misadventures.
You're
Yeah.
Ty,
Okay.
and then
Now,
Miss
Miss
Rolls
Roll.
Adventures is Tyler.
Okay.
So fight me, Tyler. Fight me. Fight me.
Tyler will fight you. That's your problem.
All right. Well,
I'll
my
get him lunch
intimidation
money.
You're
didn't work.
about to
so-
fight me, so
Hey, B.
Oh,
alright.
That
Go
was
ahead
my
and
initiative,
roll initiative, though.
roll. Everyone else needs to do theirs yet.
How do you fix turn order stuff?
I have to click and drag it.
Okay.
You should be able to type in your own numbers though.
I don't see it. I might
Yeah.
need to restart.
Yeah, there's
Oh!
only 2 in there right
Oh!
now.
Oh, it was in chat that time.
Okay.
Nice.
Who's in there right now?
I only
Um,
see.
All right.
Cthulhu.
now it's just Cthulhu.
Here, I'm just
there's
gonna
me.
I'm gonna
Yay.
redo it.
12. 8.
Oh, there I am.
Okay, I actually don't remember. I
There.
need
Maybe that works now.
22.
what's that one.
There you go.
You go first, Jess, because
Because of
that
the
20.
crit.
Yeah.
I need this one. Oh, it's okay. So it still is only that. Wrong page. I have too many windows open.
Waiting
Cannot
on Eli and Ty's
I
rolls.
put mine in, didn't I? Did I
Come
put
on,
it
let
wrong?
me type. Unlock. Is that
Oh, I
why?
put mine on the wrong person's. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Joe and I tied.
I have a +5 to initiative.
Yeah, but just crit.
Yeah, but she crit. That's what I'm saying.
So actually, Joe goes first. The higher initiative modifier goes
But she
first.
crit. She
But she
automatically
rolled
goes.
crit, bud.
Okay, let's see. So
18. That ties Eli, who's got the higher modifier.
I got a +3.
So do I need to move anyone, Ty?
Negative.
Okay.
All right, and so, oh gosh, why is everything so stinking small?
You have to zoom in on the map.
Yeah.
It's a big map.
Just a wee bit big.
Here we go. So that looks like Celine goes first. What do you do?
well,
You murder him.
I am going
Poke
to.
him in the butt.
Yes.
What's this red ring?
Poke that tushy.
That red ring is another light. Oh, I need you to give me control over that. Actually,
You should be able to move it.
I can't click it.
Then you'll have to draw a shape yourself. So go in the upper left-hand corner where you can do draw shape. It's the black square, hopefully. And then if you hold Alt and click and drag, you can draw a circle.
Okay.
So I'll remove that for you. You drew a square.
Oops. That. How do
Good
you
job,
delete
Joe.
shit? How do you delete shit?
Click the mouse icon in the upper left, the little arrow, and then click on the item and hit the delete key on your keyboard. It actually looks like I can delete them too, since I'm still on the DM account.
Okay, so it's a circle, but it's centered right there. It's not letting me. You said alt. Oh no, you said alt. I didn't
Alt,
hit
yeah.
alt. No, stop clicking.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, now I didn't get the color right. Are you kidding me?
It's fine. It's gonna
We
go
get
with
it,
the
yeah.
color of your character.
Oh
Purple,
shit! I think
purple
I just
light.
deleted my character.
Joe.
What, Joe? Oh my god.
Wait, you can delete yourself? I didn't know this.
Quit
Joe.
fucking with shit.
Fix Joe. Meanwhile, I'll get this back up.
My
Okay.
bad.
You were like, what, right here, Joe?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
And controlled by Joe. There you go. There you got it, Ty.
Hey.
Okay. So
Oh, I gotta roll. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. It's not gonna be relevant. So
You're not relevant, Jess.
no, what I'm doing is irrelevant to what you're gonna be doing. So
I'm going to use Nature's Wrath. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm going to use Nature's Wrath, which is actual action can cause actual vines to spring up. You must succeed on a strength or dexterity throw or be restrained.
And that's strength versus what?
I'm assuming my spell save?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Most
know, it doesn't
likely, yeah.
specifically say.
Yes, it's spell save DC.
Does a 23 beat that?
Yes.
Barely.
Well then.
You were one off.
Oh, well. All right. Yeah, that was my action, so that's all I can do for now.
Okay.
I'm up.
Yep.
Yep.
No, Joe. Joe was.
Oh, that's right, because
He
Joe
got
deleted
deleted.
himself.
Yo, you delete yourself. You delete yourself from everything. What
Yeah.
the? That's
Yeah.
insane.
Joe just doesn't exist anymore.
Deleted me off the plane of the earth.
Mo is just gone.
Can I like step forward somewhere over here? Pew pew.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice shot.
23. 22. 22.
That will hit.
Wonderful.
What's the
My
range?
first shot. Oh, this is gonna suck for you. Hold on, let me pull up my character sheet because I still don't know all the dice. Can I put the dice together in a wonderful way? Like when you
I
say
don't think so. I think we tried before.
1d6 plus 3. So if I add another dice over here, does it also roll it? This is what I need to know. 1d4. No, it doesn't. Okay. Give me a con save. All right, 2d6.
Nice.
Ah, da, 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 dun, dun, dun.
Above or below a 10?
Give me a second. I'm jumping between too many windows. I really wish I had a book. 13.
Yep, you passed, I believe.
Yep.
And so these are your crossbow bolts, correct? Yeah.
Yes. Wait, do I apply poison twice since I'm shooting twice or not?
Since we kind of agreed you'd load both with poison darts, yes.
Yes.
But he'd only have to make one saving throw to
I
it.
need to land the second one anyway. Need to land. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh,
Ghetto crit.
crit's still a
Oh, that's a
crit.
free d6. That's about it. Then another d6. And then that. Poison. And you need to roll me another con save. Or does one con save suffice for both? I don't
I
know.
think it'd be
It's
one
1d.
per.
One per.
It's like a 19.
Yeah, you're fine. So
That's
the
sick.
second attack is 11 damage because it crit. The first attack is 9 plus 8 plus 3. 17, 20. 20 plus
31.
11? Yeah, 31 damage. Dear God. Ghetto crits for the win. Yo, I'm rolling high here.
As they hit, he is completely unfazed.
Yeah, screw you.
Like, do they actually appear to damage him?
They leave marks. That's about it.
Connor knows all about those.
You know what?
Here we go.
We all know I'm a kinky bitch, but I mean, you don't have to tell the whole world that. Jeez,
You're about to
Jeff.
I
off
think
your
you
own
just
death.
did, so you kind of covered it for us.
Here, do I need to
Alright,
stab this dude? Because I will.
Anything else you can do for now,
Do
though?
the stabbies.
Yes, I will stand behind the pillar. That's it.
All right. So up next is I forgot your name already.
Talik.
Talik. Okay, I was gonna say Talik. That was close. What are you doing, Talik?
6. That's my first part of movement.
Anything else there? Or
Yeah, I'm trying to decide.
okay.
I've got to see if what it. Okay, so it's a bonus action to rage. I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to double. 3. I will stop right and just bellow as I go into a rage, and then that's my turn.
He basically just chuckles at you. All right.
What are you
So-
going to do?
First thing he's gonna do is he is going to summon an green ethereal great axe, and he senses that Selena is a little more of a threat or an opposition, if anything. So hold on, how is this gonna? Oh gosh, it's moving everywhere.
Talik, he's stepping on your pride. Kick his ass. Prove him wrong.
You'd make a point to walk around to you there and take a swing with his ethereal great axe. Where'd it go? This one. And he had, at this point, he has a weird tone to his voice. It's a little more subdued, but very much savage. And he says, "This is gonna be fun." Well, I don't think his 16 hits, if I remember correctly.
It does not.
Oh wait, no, that's a +6. Never mind. That is a 18. Crap.
Shit.
Sorry.
Rude.
You said you had the shield, right?
Oh yeah, I do have the shield.
Hey, I'll get there, guys. Because
You'll get there what?
I have a question to ask here as soon as you clear out his turn.
What would the shield give me to my armor?
I think it's a +2.
Okay, then that makes my armor 19 right now. So
But you're using your great sword, correct?
Oh,
Yes,
you
but
can't use a great sword and the shield.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had the thing where I could.
Oh no, is yours a long sword or a great sword?
Great weapon fighting, isn't that where I can carry or treat a two-handed weapon as a one-handed weapon?
No,
No.
it's you can reroll ones on attacks.
There's nothing that lets you treat a two-handed weapon as a one-handed weapon.
Ah, okay.
Because I thought you were taking a long sword so you could use the great weapon fighting since it's versatile. It does apply to versatiles.
Okay. So either we can say that I have my mace out, or we can say that I had my great sword and I don't have the shield. That's up to Ty.
I'll be nice and I'll just let you decide. I'm nice, okay? I'm not like Brendan here.
Well, I said both. I said when I walked through the door that I had my great sword. So that I had.
I guess we'll stick with greatsword for now then.
Okay, then yes, it would hit.
Okay. So it's 10 plus. So that should be 14.
14 damage.
Yep. You take 14 slashing damage.
Inch.
Alright, and then he is going to end his turn there.
Okay,
What
so
were
No.
you-
with
what were
my
you gonna ask?
knowledge of Arcana, I am assuming I recognize, because I'm pretty far back, that is a magical weapon he just summoned.
It is counted as a magic weapon, yes.
Do you want me to roll anything to confirm that I understand that?
It's pretty obvious. It's glowing. It's magic.
So I'm gonna
You
quickly
can see
yell.
through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly yell out. Who has the shield?
It's on my back. We'll say.
So I'm gonna remind everyone basically that we should probably reflect that light onto him.
Oh. Okay.
That
I
might
should've-
dispel the axe.
Oh Lord, now I want to know how far away I am.
2,
each
4,
square is a
6,
5.
8. You're 40 feet out.
All right, so I have enough room to grab her, and then would I have enough room to get over to there?
What's your movement speed?
Probably 30.
Yes, she's 30 movement speed, so you'd have to use your whole turn to do it. You can't do anything else.
Oh.
But also, you have to make sure that the DM is going to allow you to drag another character. That.
Hey DM.
Or-
How you doing?
Well, talking's a free action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tell. Well, I don't want to give away my plan. I'm just going to yell "heads up" to Eli's character.
Okay. Just a second.
He's lagging, don't you know?
You
Roll
don't.
to angrily catch this.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, you say heads up and what?
Well, it's not my. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Right, but
Metagaming,
she just
I'm
said
gonna
heads
talk
up
to the
to you, Eli. That's all.
Yeah.
That's where you're going with
Metagaming,
this.
Okay. Nothing changes with him.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
No, I
Talking's a
know.
free action,
I know
so-
where Eli's going with this.
He is literally all he sees is a giant thing in front of him that he's never killed one of before. That's all he sees in front of him.
So I'm also in front of you.
All right.
He sees a creature he's never gotten to kill before.
Isn't it exciting?
All right.
Joe, it's like you're trying to say
So-
something.
So you're raging, right?
Yes, I'm raging.
Okay.
He has a
So-
raging hard on for this thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
That's a whole
Keep the
different
fetishes
weapon.
at home, please.
Yeah, please, man.
Okay. Anyways,
it's-
Grace, though,
yeah,
what
Grace,
are
you
you
can-
doing?
Well, hey DM, how are you tonight? You doing good?
I'm doing okay.
Can I take my whole turn just to go do what I wanted to do?
Go for it.
All right. Oh shit! What did I want to do? I got lost in the story. I was correct. I wanted to go to Jess and then go to the red light if I could, but I don't think I can. Well, I have movement speed and then. Good.
Can I give you a hint?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to drag me, you could
Yeah.
just take the shield off my back.
Well, I had to get to you first, then go to there.
Yeah,
Remember?
you're 30. You're 35 feet out.
Yeah.
But you were gonna double move, right?
Yeah.
You could still get to me and then get to the light. And I mean, I guess it's up to Ty if a bonus action is gonna let you take the shield or not. But
Hey, Ty. Can I use my
I'll
bonus
allow it.
Yay! All right, so I'm going to you. I'm gonna take the shield. Give me the shield. All right, I take the shield now. And then
okay.
do. I'll go right there. What? Oh, can't stand on top of it. Okay, it my turn. Because I couldn't do anything else. I moved too much.
Okay.
Alright. So, Thelonious, if I remember correctly?
Yep. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, ironically enough, is actually cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Jump on myself for reasons to be shown later.
You're gonna cast what? You cut out for a second.
The spell Jump on
Jump?
myself.
Okay.
And then I have 40 feet of movement, which will allow me to go right here around this corner. And that's all I'm going to be able to do.
I will let you know that most of these benches are enough to give half cover.
Nah, I'm good right now because he probably doesn't have good visual on me from behind the pillar, is what I'm counting on. So
Okay. At the start of your guys' next turn, or the start of the next rotation, the red light moves forward.
great.
How far forward does it?
It
About
dro-
5 feet.
Yeah, I moved back 5 feet.
All right, and so that was Celine. It is your go.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick guess and say we can't hurt him without the light on him. So either fix the shield or don't hurt him.
Well, she's got the shield.
Yes, and she just took her turn as the light decided to move.
But
You could just take the shield back.
Is she still technically touching the light with the shield, or is she off?
I'm gonna say she's 5 feet away. I didn't think about the altar being dead center, and yeah.
That's fine.
let's see.
Okay. Fixing the shield.
Could I use my bonus action to grab the shield from her?
Sure.
And if is standing here, here, would that be enough in the light to redirect it?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move to here, skirting around him so I don't take attack of opportunity. Grab the shield back, and then step back up here, and switch to my mace so I can use the shield to redirect the light onto him.
All right, correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, but switching weapons like that, does that take an action? Usually?
Sorry, I had it muted there for a minute. Completely your discretion. Everyone plays it differently.
Because how do you want to switch it? Let me ask that, and I'll base off of that.
I was just kind of gonna.
I know it sounds dumb, but I'm looking for something specific to give to you. So,
Are you dropping your sword or are you sheathing your sword? Whatever it is, you're equipping.
Honestly, right now she'd probably just drop it and then pull the mace off of her hip.
okay, then I will let you do that without taking an action.
Okay, so I can still attack.
Go for it.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to use Divine Smite. Which let me double check.
I'm gonna slap you and divine smite my hand.
Oh, nice.
Improvised weaponry. Technically, you are proficient with your own fists, right? So you can you technically run a divine smite via your fists? Or does
I
it
have
have
my
to be a
mace.
weapon?
He let me switch my weapon, so I have my mace. Okay. That is plus. So that's 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And I'm using Divine Smite, so Divine Smite 2d8. On top of my 1d6 for my mace. So that's 19.
He takes the hit and it hurt. It doesn't. It's not enough to knock make him lose his footing, but he hasn't felt anything like that in a while. So
Hey Ty, does he lose concentration on his weapon?
I don't think Hexblade Warlocks do, and that's
Oh no. Damn.
No.
So
I don't even know
before
what
I
it is.
end my turn, I would like to yell at him again. Try and intimidate him to leave.
he just kind of hisses at you through his tentacles and all those layers of voices.
All right, that's all
All
I
right,
can.
up to Mo.
So the light is on him, right?
Currently, yes.
Let's try this again, but with advantage.
Blinded by the light.
Ooh, shit. That first one crit. You in for some damage.
Did you reload?
Huh?
Reload.
Oh, right. No, I need to walk up to him.
And I don't think you have enough speed, do you?
Oh, I do. I
Okay.
counted. I got 30 from there to there.
I watched him count.
No, that's
I've,
fine.
I've been doing it for a while. I poke him. Can I keep the rolls?
Sure, whatever.
It's just the first hit. Oh, it's just when it crits, it's just the D8 that gets free,
No,
right?
it's all damage dice.
What do you mean all damage dice? Like even the sneak attack?
Sneak attack gets doubled too. Yes.
What the fuck? How do I fucking count that?
So you
Okay.
if it's 2d6 for sneak damage, you add 12 to your damage roll.
I'm gonna roll normal damage and then add the crit after.
Okay.
2d6.
9, 17.
So then I'd be adding a d8 and 2d6. So it's
Yes, as max.
20 damage on a crit. Damn. That's dirty, man. So that's a 34. Oh, wait. Plus the d4 because I'm a slugger. Ha! 35. Done.
Why did you get a d4?
It's that little trait. I get a 1 d4 to melee. Slugger. What do you call it?
It's,
One of,
yeah,
like, the
it's Slugger.
bonus.
So that would get bonus. That would get multiplied by your crit as well.
That's also part of crit?
Yeah, so it's another 4.
I mean, I never counted it that
Shit.
way, but
I just know crits are supposed to be all damage dice.
I'm gonna let Brandon decide on that one because this is his setup.
I mean, you're running this session, so it doesn't matter to me.
Listen here, guys. I don't mind.
I'll just give it the extra 4.
Sure. 39. Mind you, I
Good
haven't
job.
hit with the second weapon yet. Hold on.
You just had to show me up, didn't you?
The first hit didn't count, man. I had to do a better one. It can't be worse than the first. See,
Oh.
the fuck me. It's a 14 hit.
14 does not hit.
Sadness. But thank God it was the second one. Almost,
Right?
almost failed.
So he definitely reels in pain from that first hit, but you
That was-
completely whiff the second one. It just kind of sails between the tentacles on his face.
Hey, I'll take a 39 damage hit any day. Yo,
Rogue OP must ban.
I didn't know the crit doubled the sneak attack.
Yep.
I thought it was only the D8.
All damage dice.
Dear God. That's dirty, man. I am also going to step away from Oh no, wait! I used all movement. Never mind. I think I only have 30. Yeah, I only
All
have.
right. So up for Talik. Talik.
Talik just brings his great axe above his head as he's charging in, and he makes a motion to just bring it down upon this creature as he wants to land the killing blow so he can claim it as his prize. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Too bad that was not in that. I get an extra damage dice every time I crit. Just for being a half orc, so.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. That was
Yeah. Okay. 10 points of damage.
10 points. Okay.
No, sorry. Because I forgot I'm raging. It's 12 points of damage.
12. Okay.
Yes. And that's all.
All right.
So now it's Big Boss.
He is going to step back this way.
Oh, you have triggered
Oh.
my trap card. And
Oh,
a few other people's trap
Okay.
cards.
We
You
all
should
got
do
it.
it.
He is just gonna scream at you, and all in your head, you're just hear, "Yeah!" And I need, was it will saves? I have to look again.
Hey.
Probably wisdom.
Can we take
Or wisdom,
our-
yeah, wisdom
Can we
saving
take-
throws.
sorry,
Can we take our attacks of
Oh.
opportunities first, or no?
Okay.
Is that a yes or no? Before
Yeah.
no. Do you get advantage on attacks of
Yes.
opportunity?
Yes.
You do? Good to know. Oh, you gonna be hurting, dude.
Joe, what the
You're gonna
fuck?
fucking hurt.
What the fuck, Joe?
I do not get sneak attack on the second one, do I?
No, you don't get
This is the
sneak
same
attack
turn?
on
No, it's just a normal D8.
Do you get an extra attack on an attack of opportunity though?
No. You get one attack.
Okay.
So that's 8 plus 8. That's 16 from me.
17.
Oh,
Eight,
wait.
23 to hit. Let me roll damage.
Roll 1d4. Forget about you all the time. It's a plus 7. 16. Holy shit, that d4 is coming in clutch.
14 damage from me.
As you swing at him, or as all of you unload on him, he steps out of the light. Talik, as your axe digs into his flesh, you see it go oddly deep, but as you pull back, it just kind of stitches itself back together. The slash from Mo's sword does the same, and I believe Celine missed. So if I read that right,
17.
oh 17. I forget if it matches. Is that a miss or a
It
hit?
hits, matches.
So it hits, and with your mace, it kind of like digs into the meat of him. But as you pull it back, it just kind of reforms, and it looks like there's just a bruise there at that point.
So remind me, a will save is wisdom or intelligence?
I meant to say wisdom. That's my bad.
No, I'm just verifying. 1d4
Just a second.
plus 2.
Brandon,
Oh
can
my
you tell me how far away you are from Celine here?
From
heart.
Celine.
Yep. Just straight distance.
50 feet.
Okay.
Here you go.
You said it was wisdom?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Not 20.
Got a 15.
And what
14,
about?
13.
So I've got Grace, Thelonious, and I think there was, who was the other one?
I'm a Mo.
I'm missing somebody in my head though.
Jess.
Me,
Swing
I
at a
rolled
20.
21.
So you're okay. Who got over a 17? Let me do that.
Me.
Just Eli
No.
and Jess.
So just Celine and Thalic.
Talic.
Okay. Or Talic, sorry.
You're fine.
All of you are now frightened and in. See here, no. Mo, you see the floor explode beneath your feet, fragments of stone mixed with the mist of seawater. A large tentacle wrapped itself around your leg and pulls you into the dark waters waiting below. Deeper and deeper, it drags you into the cold depths. You feel the pressure of the water on your chest as you struggle for breath. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch glimpses of gargantuan creatures lurking in the dark abyss.
Wonderful.
Next was, let's go with Thelonious.
Can I
You turn your head in time to see a nearby corpse erupt, pieces of meat flying several feet before landing. But oddly, they don't stop there. They swarm around your feet. As they begin crawling up your legs and into your clothes, you realize it's rats, trying to bite and scratch any way they can to satiate their hunger. You feel a particularly sharp pain as one of them manages to rip its way into your abdomen and crawl inside. You can feel its claws dig into various organs as it worms its way through, followed by others.
You know what? I got a new fear. I'm content.
And
now.
Grace.
Oh God, no! Now
Conic
I know what mine is. No,
The
Ty,
floor
why
weight-
you do this to me?
I warned you. The floor where you stood begins to crack, giving way to a pool of water. As you try to swim to the surface, you find that it has frozen over. You can see everyone above you, but they don't notice you're gone.
Wait, is
You
that my
feel-
fear?
You feel water filling your lungs. Your chest gets getting heavy as you pound on the ice trying to break free. The ice doesn't budge, and you slowly start to sink. And to the two of you that made your saves, they're just flailing around on the ground right now.
Like little
Which-
fishies.
Eli doesn't notice.
No, he literally
Fucking rage.
does not even connect the dots.
He doesn't have the knowledge and intellect to notice.
Oh, he's in. He just doesn't.
Ty,
Just unfazed.
I'm sorry.
Ty,
Shit.
you know this is
Fucking
one of my
eyes.
fears. The
Y-
fuck, Ty. I told you this in secrecy. Why couldn't you make it about fucking spiders?
Oh, baloney!
dude?
You said it in Discord chat. Open Discord chat.
Not about freezing or drowning in frozen.
No,
Like,
you
not
said
doing
drowning.
that one.
You said drowning. You did in fact say drowning.
Oh fuck, I did. I also told you in private chat too. Fuck. I'd rather take fucking spiders. The fuck, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, this hurts. This hurts a little. Oh lord.
All right. I believe that is all he can do.
Oh, I'm next. I don't like this.
If a worm penetrates your stomach, does that count as bestiality?
Yes.
Only if you
It was
like
a rat. It was not a worm. It was a rat.
And
Oh, right. That's considered bestiality. Percent.
And only if you like it.
Does it look like she likes it?
No, that one was
That was
Thelonious.
Brandon.
Yep.
I'm terrified of drowning, Joe. Like, it's like one of my fears, and he had to go and do that to me. Oh,
That's what I told you.
I'm just saying, I ran the one that I read out for Joe by my wife, who has a very big fear of drowning, and it made her very uncomfortable. So
How do
I
you
play
think I
tested these.
feel?
I play tested these.
I wish I could have seen what yours was for me.
I'll read it. I'll read the rest of them later.
I want to see the
for it.
one that was Joe's browser history.
Hey.
Dear
That's
God.
not-
Okay,
Not
so
per-
Okay, I'll tell those stories afterwards
You're
because I
fine.
have a couple of them.
Tyler's
How-
so mean.
Hold on.
Cthulhu is chaos, madness, and fear, so it seemed appropriate. Anyways, so I believe that is all he can do for this turn.
I'd hope that's all he can do.
All right.
So I need a wisdom save from you. Yes, Grace.
Because you'll probably have a chance to break it.
Yes, you do.
No. Do I?
That's 12.
Wisdom save, roll.
She
Or was
did.
that it right there? The 12?
Yeah.
Nope,
Oh.
you take. How much damage is that? This one.
Mental fatigue.
Take 10 points of psychic damage.
The thought of dying to your fear.
Please stop. No, please stop.
If you need me to stop, tell me.
I'm talking to Joe. You're fine. I'm talking
Okay.
to Joe
What
right
the
now,
fuck
and I'm
did
fucking
I
talking
do?
to
I ain't
Tyler.
doing shit to
Did you
you.
not see what Tyler just posted in the
No.
goddamn stream? Oh my
No,
god.
stream.
I need to read this.
You're fine, Ty. I can. Oh my god.
So they are frightened for the duration. Da, 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 da.
What's my damage?
Wow, Tyler.
Brandon, I'm gonna send you. This is based off the weird spell.
Okay.
Should they be able to move if they're in those kind of illusion fears, or you think, or no?
Mm. I mean, it's worded as it's a grapple, so I would say no.
Okay.
You're
Alright,
fighting a
so-
mental grapple.
Yep.
Okay.
That's wonderful.
So next up is you, Brandon.
All right. Let's see. The last time I got feared, I was feared for like 5 turns. 16.
All right, what do I have over here?
Is it easier to break out after the first time, or is it always gonna?
Just
I didn't.
depends how he writes it.
It's always easier after the first.
Not true. The last time there was a, what was it? A wisdom save of 19 to pass, and we sat there for like 5 turns in a row.
Oh,
Rolling
That
no.
was
below
a
19.
dragon. That was a dragon.
This is
Fuck
Cthulhu.
dragon.
What did
Tiny Cthulhu.
what did you roll again?
16 after bonuses.
It does not make it.
Yep.
Oh no. My fears are coming to reality as I roll these dice.
That's also a 10 points of psychic damage.
All right. Is it safe to say like my guy would literally be running away right now because of this? I mean, I'm just thinking from a roleplay
running away-
perspective.
Or like at the very least, I would imagine trying to like grab at what he thinks is crawling into his chest, trying to get them to stop, because they're all over him. There's no real getting away from that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do this, and my guy like just rolls over. I'm just gonna move over here. He just like rolls on the ground over there.
Okay.
Actually, I can't because he's feared, so he'd have to roll this way. There you go.
All right. Next up is back around to Celine.
The one that took it point blank and was unfazed. Let's see it.
Hey, fittingly, she is
wants
a
to
paladin.
kill this fucker.
She thick.
Okay. So I'm going to
Skull.
redirect the light onto him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to.
Oh, actually, before you get too far, next round it does move up. I will probably from there you'd be K2 just because of the angle of the light, but you would barely be able to get it on him.
Okay, I can move action.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make sure. So I'm going to shine a light on him, and then I'm going to let me pull up the spell real quick, just to make sure I know exactly.
Death by
I'm
silence.
going to cast command.
What does
Um,
command do exactly?
Speak a one-word command to a creature you can range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command until its turn.
Okay.
The spell has no effect if the target is undead.
And what is your one word?
Die.
It also breaks concentration. Are there? I'm assuming that there's rubble, rocks, and stuff on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to point at the pebbles on the ground and say count.
He crit failed his wisdom save.
Fucking counting pebbles. Yeah, can you imagine Cthulhu
But-
counting pebbles?
But
Ah.
all of a sudden he snaps up to a very strange posture. Hold on, I'm gonna do a thing real quick. He stands up to a very strange posture that is very different from before. Let's do this. And
You turn purple.
no.
I'm waiting for it.
No, come on. Stop giving me faces. Fine, I'll do this. Will you let me do that?
What's going on?
He just looks at you and he says whatever that number is. I don't feel like thinking about it.
What?
2,206,509. Damn, he's
I want to
quick.
know how this happened because it's not his turn.
He's a
Because he has to take the action on his turn, right?
As a reaction, I guess. There is reason behind it. I promise that. Okay.
I assumed that was the amount of pebbles he was counting around the room. I don't know why.
I figured that was like the login code on his back. Power him down.
Okay, but he broke concentration, so does that affect the others at all?
I don't remember if that is a concentration actually.
probably not. Most fear spells are not.
What was that?
Most fear spells don't require concentration, but
This is an illusion, though,
yeah. It could be
and
different.
according to I'm basing it on weird, and it is a concentration, so I will allow it.
Okay.
Sweet. So my turn wasn't for naught.
Correct.
Because I
Wait.
have the shield, so I can't run up there and attack you. I gotta keep the light on me.
Did just save us? Are we free?
Yes.
Damn, I was planning to like bite the fucking octopus. I wanted sushi, man.
Okay.
They
Only one
would
that
have
would
been
be-
too far away, but
I was wrapped with one, wasn't I?
around your leg.
Yeah, fuck that. I could not bend over. Bite the bitch.
Fair enough. Anyways, so next up is
That'd be
sorry,
me.
Mo.
Oh, so what am I just good? What's good? What I
You
miss?
all of a sudden you just kind of realize, wait, I'm on like solid ground.
Did anything happen to me exactly? I didn't get a turn, to be honest. In the fear. Okay, that's fair.
So while you saw it, she snapped you out in time before any damage could be done.
Okay. Well, back to it, I guess. Sup, buddy? Do I have any kind of advantage on this? If not, that's all right.
I do not think so.
It's a 17 on the dot.
17 hit, but barely.
That, and I also get sneak attack because wonderful swashbucklings. And 1d4.
Remind me why he gets sneak attack again?
It's a trait for swashbucklers. As long as I don't have disadvantage and target is alone, I can send you the link, or you can ask Brandon. He reviewed it with me.
Yeah, it's so
Swashbuckler.
you don't need advantage on attack roll to use sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it and no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on your attack roll.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's very situational, but it's pretty useful.
Yep. So I'm gonna roll for my second attack. That's a bust. You just took 17 damage, and that's it. I am also going to take a few steps back. And you can also not take opportunity because I poked you this round. Because swashbuckler things.
All right. Up next is Talik.
Alright. Talik is going to.
We are free, friend. Free
He didn't notice anything.
Oh, right. He was unfazed. Too smart for me.
Unfazed and completely raged.
Going to run up. He's going to just blindly murderous blood in his eyes. Bring his axe above his head again. Bring crushing down. He's attacking recklessly to give himself advantage. He crits.
How do you want to do it?
Okay, let's see. So it's 15 plus 2d12. 25 points of damage.
Like I said, how do you want to do it?
All right. So he's going to, as he runs up and he's just bringing the axe down, he feels as it hits, the skulls start to give way as he's bringing it down with one hand. And just with his other hand, just shoves his hand into it and finishes pushing the axe down through the skull, cleaving it in two.
And he slumps to the ground.
Huh. So he was actually blue, not purple.
Joe, let
As
it go, my man. Let it go.
And then he would
There is a lore. Complaint.
Talik would put his hand into the hole in the skull and take his axe and just cut the neck to take the head off.
Which side, left or right side?
As you do that, though, the entire body turns to dust.
Your achievements.
Where's my prize? And he slams his axe in the ground.
Roll.
No, like just the butt of his ass.
Yeah, roll to hit. I'm just kidding, man. No, don't roll to hit.
And with that, I'll just say the door over here opens up, and if you follow that, that'll lead you up and back to the surface. While you guys are down there, you find a strange carved rod and some gold that I will let Brandon determine the value of because I don't know how to pick that part.
Fine.
God damn.
The rod, is it? I mean, you say it's strangely carved, so that would indicate it's made out of wood.
You cut out. So what did you say?
You said the staff was strangely carved. So is it made of
Uh,
wood, or what is it?
It is made of wood, and it's specifically rod and not a staff.
Is it like a monk rod or a wizard rod?
We don't
That's-
know.
You can, yep.
Regardless, does not apply to me. Are we effectively out of combat?
Yes.
Woohoo. Where's my question?
Good job. Actually, the one thing I did forget, as you guys leave, in your head, Grace, you hear a voice go, "Huh, that's not how I remembered that."
What?
Another one. Let's kill it too.
No, it's not.
Just for Greg.
Yeah, I'll explain later. I'm not good
No
at
worries.
subtleties.
Go ahead.
Not malicious or anything. It's just kind of a, okay. So, and that's it. You guys go back, taking the loot from here. Eventually, you probably hear a message saying, "Hey, I don't know what you did, but it worked."
Cook. I have a out of story question.
What
If this red light reached the altar, what would happen?
He would have gone full Cthulhu
Ah,
because the way I actually kind of envision this is the origin of Cthulhu. He was the bastard child of a mind flayer who got raped by an orc.
I see.
And so in his head, he has his mind plus, I believe I've read before that the there was an orc god that would kind of whisper to them orcs in their head. So he's got the orc god in his head. And he has the entire Mind Flayer collective in his head.
That's a lot going on. Kind of feel bad
Yes.
for them.
What would have
That's why
happened if I did a flying leg kick and knocked him into the light?
Knocked him what?
Pushed
Into the
him
light.
into the light.
Yeah, we were planning to push him into the light.
It probably just the same as if he had had it reflected.
Mark. Just cancel his shield
It
out.
would have given us an extra attacker.
But would it also negate any magical attacks that he would make while he's in it?
Because of how big he is, I would say it depends on where from.
His face.
Well, no, like where you're from. So, like, if he's standing, where would be a good spot to show? If he's standing here, I'd count him as in the light, but Grace's attack would still be able to hit if she attacked with a magic attack.
I see.
But if
It's all good. No, I'm just curious.
no, you're good.
All right. Sweet. I didn't take a single point of damage. I don't think I got attacked this round. Other than the fear thing.
And I only took that one initial point of damage. We did pretty good.
That psychic damage is dangerous, though. Holy shit. That could have gone real wrong.
Oh yeah, very
Real
fast.
And I'll say
Yes,
I
you saved my life.
I scaled it back a lot because But
sure.
okay, so for Jess, you look down to see insects of all types crawling out of the cracks in the stone bricks below your feet. As they creep up your body, you can feel them invade every inch of you. One burrows its way into your ear, and you can hear it skitter and scratch at your skull.
Fuck no.
And
For me,
spider
The
laying
se-
eggs in my ears.
The ceiling crumbles down around you, revealing the night sky. As you contemplate how it could have gone from clear to stormy so quickly, you feel static in the air. Suddenly, you see a flash of lightning, the smell of ozone in and around you, and all of a sudden, the sizzle and smell of cooked meat. Then you realize you can't leave. The world is going dark at the edges, and that's when you realize the lightning didn't just strike close.
Oh god. Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
I
Well
this
done.
the storytelling at the beginning, I definitely was very rocky on, and I apologize for.
It's tough because you
It's okay.
don't know what we're gonna do, and you have to be able to come up with stuff on the fly.
Yeah.
I
Also,
wasn't
if you
here
guys
for
had
that.
gone
So
the other way, you would have run into a swarm of like 50 instead of just 3 of the what I call them the forlorn, but you would have run into like a swarm of 50 of them.
Run away.
Yeah. Just take our shit and go back to town.
yep.
Also, the fact that he's got the Mind Flayer Collective, that's why he was instantaneously able to count the petals, by the way.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Celine feels very accomplished, and she is walking high, having cleared the colt, cleared this colt out of this town.
Alright, so I hand it back over to you, Brandon, because I don't know how you handle the rest of that stuff.
Okay, fair
Halleck
enough.
is just super pissed he doesn't have a trophy for his kill.
All right, so the gold you guys have found, I went ahead and rolled it. There was 350 gold collectively, and we had. I won't take any for my character because there's not a whole lot of point. So split it between the 4 of you that were here. So it's roughly 87 or 88 pieces a person per group.
Can we round it up to 9?
Fine, we'll do 90.
No,
Does that make you happy?
Slightly better than having a decimal there. Wait, no, no, 88? That's fine. Damn.
90.
See them zeros.
Okay. Overall, a very successful campaign from a stress standpoint. Like legitimately, my character was almost one of the most stressed. That's kind of funny. But I guess I'll start. Grace had the lovely crit fails and the damage taken. So you get to be my first victim to see if anything happens here.
Right from the get go, man. The nat one. So nice.
So give me just a standard D20 to see what happens here, if anything. A 9, successful campaign. No, you do not gain a trait or a negative. Positive or negative, you broke even. You're fine. I guess I get to roll 1 for myself because I was the next most. So 16 on a successful. Where's the calculations? No, because I was too stressed barely. What little stress my character actually had, it was too much. Okay, now we're gonna get into the fun ones to see if we get anything positive. So, Celine had a whole freaking like 10 stress, so go ahead and roll for me.
Go ahead and what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
D20.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
That didn't even roll.
wow. Okay. Give me another D20. You're gonna get a flaw, unfortunately.
Well, you can get a negative.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very very low chance, but yes.
If she rolled a 3, would she have passed for the even?
Yes, she would have.
Can I re-roll since it didn't actually roll?
I need one more to figure out what the negative trait is.
One more. Oh, D20.
Yeah.
Ah,
13. So your character now has slow reflexes, which means you are at a -2 for initiative.
-2 for what?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, initiative.
So I
Okay.
have no initiative.
Pretty much. Next. Talik.
All right.
Let me see them dice.
Yeah, working on it.
I wanted a D20.
That's not me.
Oh, Joe's rolling percentile over here.
I rolled a 5, so probably nothing.
Nothing with how low your stress was. No. Joe,
Yep.
Yo,
give me that D20.
it's my time to not crit 1. Ooh,
You will get a
Ooh.
positive.
what the fuck is wrong today? Why can't my rolls be like this every day?
Give me another one, Joe.
Give me them. Give me all them rolls.
We got 5 on positive.
Yes. Do I already have it?
That's what I'm double checking just to make sure. You are a slugger. No, you do not have this. You're a hedonist.
Oh, I'm heated?
No, you're a hedonist. Hedonist. You get
So you're
additional
just
stress relief
yourself,
at the brothel.
Yes. I'm a heathen.
No, hedonist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't hear shit he said.
Hedonist. Hedonist.
Yeah.
That's a,
Yes, it means you like sex.
Yeah.
what's new though?
Nothing. Okay. From a stress standpoint, the only one who technically could use resting would be Grace. You're at 55. You could choose just to chill in town, and most of that would drop off in 2 rest periods, or you could go somewhere and get full rest. If she's still here.
Honor.
I'm here.
So if you take a full rest, your stress will be gone. If you choose to wait in town, it'll be gone in 2 days.
Did you catch that, Connor?
1 second.
Brandon, do you want to take us back to the town map?
I
Where
can,
characters
yeah.
are? It's going. Jess, is there anyone talking? 'Cause I just hear.
What?
Huh?
I didn't know if anybody was talking because all I heard was silence.
No, I was waiting for
No.
Connor.
She's typing.
No, it was Joe, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's Connor.
No, she typed in Roll20 chat.
Yeah.
Uh,
What do you need from her?
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Because every little thing gonna be alright.
Also, I got the idea from this, from the thing that should not be by Metallica.
okay.
So
Okay, so she's on rest. Grace does
Oops.
go up to level 3. And Rain also goes up to level 3.
Does Eric also?
I'm assuming. So you're not going to do anything because you have no stress. Eric will go up to level 3. Mo actually, okay, he's got another point. Got it. And
What about Herbler?
him.
And my rogue.
Let's see here.
So
So
excited.
Chuck's got just a little tiny bit of stress left.
He didn't do shit last week. I made sure he did no shit.
Yeah, he got just a tiny little bit left going into the next session. Same with River. She has very tiny little bit of stress left. Jess, you've got 10 stress points. I'm assuming you're not doing anything.
No, just
Okay.
resting. Does my rogue level up?
Yes, she does. So you are level 3 on all of your characters now. I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone will be after this. Yes, Herbler gets to go up.
how are we handling
I
our
can't-
characters when we're not playing them?
So your characters will all be in rest mode and get half XP.
Okay.
Talik went on the adventure. He levels up. Your rogue stayed in town, was gambling. Eli, your rogue, still has 40 stress points, believe it or not.
He's going to probably go. He's going to go ahead and go game.
Go gambling again.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. If you remember, pretty basic stuff. You're putting up 50 gold. Roll d20. You can win, lose, or break even.
Just
You always lose stress though. Win. Minus some.
okay. You said roll a d20 for the stress.
Well, for the if you're gambling, you have a
Not
chance to win or
stress,
lose money.
That's yeah. Just 14
14 is a break even.
break even. So
Yep.
I gain my 50 gold back.
Yep, gold stays put.
Okay.
And Ty, since everyone's resting, Poppy does get to go to level 3. Lulu is stand pat, and whoever you create will still be at level 2. So
You cut out. I'm assuming you said level 2.
Poppy is level 3. Whoever you make is level 2. God, my internet sucks
And-
tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
Whatever you make is level 2.
I didn't
Poppy
catch.
level 3. Lulu and whoever I roll level 2.
And Brandon, you said Herbler did level up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey B, did Mo level? No.
No. Nope.
Sorry, you want to repeat that for me?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
I heard that one.
I heard the second one a lot more clear. He's the first guy got out twice now. good. And he's at 0 stress. Ah, lucky little bitch.
Okay. Now I've got to figure out what kind of barbarian Talik is.
Mad one.
The
Well,
barbaric kind.
There's Battle Rager, Berserker, Ancestral Guardian, or Zealot.
Brothers. We thick boy.
All right, so the question is, Joe, which one is yours, a Battle Rager or a Berserker?
I honestly have no idea because I haven't leveled 3 yet. Whenever I'm gonna use them, I will. This shit. I am.
So I'm trying to decide between the brief descriptions are fight with reckless abandon or embrace the fury of your rage.
I don't know. I need to read through it.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide. Oh no, I'm trying to base it just off of like which one sounds the most like.
I'm just like a. That's it. I got a majestic beard,
Where's that big eel?
majestic pecs.
All right, I think we're done then, guys.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out, and we'll see about next week, I guess.
All right,
Sounds
thanks
good.
everybody for being here.
Yep.
Thanks for dealing with me tonight, guys.
You were
We had
amazing.
You did fine, bud.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did good.
I love the fear shit.
Yep.
You really got Connor good there.
Oh.
She's
Wait, hold on.
look at her.
You were supposed to tell him. God damn, Joe.
Oh, I was kidding, but okay.